Basically, she set him up and took advantage of him, right? Um, bro, how is you that? I don't know. Like I look, man. I just come from a different era. We just walk different. We talk different. And to sit up here and say, like, if a woman couldn't physically hold me down and she got me, how a woman get you drunk, bro? She convinced you to drink. Was that the first time? Was that
What
the
did he
last
with
time?
you then? What did they pull the cardi on?
No, he wasn't. He said he wasn't. He was drinking his own wine.
That's
No,
what he
he ain't say. He just said he got drunk. He didn't say he was drugged
probably,
or
he probably thought he was drinking his own wine. Shit, women are slick. He thought he was drinking his wine.
no. What this is what happened. He got in something wet and didn't want to come out. And he even said, "Well, I just thought she was gonna take a Plan B the next day," and she said no. Like that right there told me everything I needed to hear. You
Uh,
didn't care until she didn't take that pill. When she didn't take the pill, then it became a problem. Other than that, you thought you was just having fun and you was go bust the gun and all she had to do is take the pill. That's what you was thinking. I'm gonna bust the gun, she gonna take the pill, everything good. She was
he
like,
got
nope, got your ass, got my green card.
he got lost in that deep, deep blue sea, and that's where they found him, huh?
Right.
Only word. Yo, I'm saying I'm cracking up. Like, yo, word.
Now
You
he
just Mortal
I'm
Kombat somebody. I got.
nah, I done did that a couple times.
But wait, who we talking about though? I'm always lost in the
Um,
sauce.
no, I'm saying like when you doing your thing and you be like, okay, I'm about and the girl be like, no, you go. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Get up off me.
Oh, I thought somebody was getting abused, and he was just being like a little simp or something.
No,
Just
it
fake.
was a dude who went on Kendra G and she asked him how many kids he had. And he said one. And then he said, why you ain't with the mother? And then he was like, oh, she assaulted me and that's why I have a kid. Like what? And then she asked how did it
Oh
happen?
shit.
But he told on himself when he said, "Oh, I just thought she was just gonna take the pill." Why would you? That's why you just explained why you did what you did, why you let go. It's because you thought she was gonna take the pill. That's your fault, bro.
Not all females do that. Some say they don't do it, and they don't even do it. They take the money to it, like, I'm pregnant, huh? Here's the money. They go and take that shit and don't even have the abortion. That's the messed up
Mm.
part about it.
Man, look, I ain't gonna look.
Let
I'm
me
gonna
tell
tell
y'all
y'all
about
something.
an abortion. You wanted an abortion. It's my body. I was like, dang, but you opened up your legs and let him swim in your swimming pool. So you
Now
let him
watch this.
take your body. It was good when he was eating them peaches.
Now watch this.
Those times
I'm a,
he
I'm
got.
a, now watch this. I'm gonna tell you how gullible I was. Right, this situation happened. Right, so my grandmother had just passed away. Right, and I'm talking about like 2 days after she passed away. I met this female, came over. So you feeling emotional. You do the do or whatever. Just matter do the do. She was cool peep. I'm like yeah. So we hung out or whatever. Honestly, normally I never did that before. I'm being 100% honest with you. Any woman I ever smashed on the first date, I ain't never had no relationship with. Never. But this time I did, right? So like looking back, I see a lot of red flags. Right. So anyway, so smash. Um, go down, bury my grandmother, come back. You still feeling emotional, hanging out with her. And when you feeling like that and the extracurricular activities make you feel a little better, right? So like 2 weeks later, she was like, I'm late. I'm like, you late? She like, yeah. I'm like, damn. Okay. Uh well, you know, um and at the time I was newly divorced, so I was living with my mom. She was newly separated. She was living with her mom. So I'm like, let's just go grab a place. So I'm looking for places. I'm about to start buying baby stuff and everything. Tell me why 2 months later, listen to what I'm telling you. 2 months later, I guess I came out my funk. I don't know what happened. I just had an epiphany. I'm like, hold on, bro. She ain't never take a pregnancy test. And on top of that, bro, we've been using condoms since the first day. What the fuck you mean you pregnant? None of that shit registered to me. Had her take the pregnancy test. She wasn't pregnant. I'm like, man, get the hell out of here.
Oh, dang.
Bro, she almost got me. I was literally looking for places. Like, we about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna handle my responsibility. You know, that's how I'm thinking. But it took me 2 months. And I'm like, I'm thinking, like, hold on, bro. Like, that's what made me tell her to take a pregnancy test. I'm like, bro, we've been using condoms since day one. Even after she said, you know, we was still using condoms. So when the fuck did you get pregnant by me? Okay, shit break, shit happen. Understand? So just take the test and let's just see what it said. Once I seen she wasn't pregnant, I'm like, so how the fuck 2 months go past and you ain't? Did you ever pick? Yeah, okay, I'm straight. You was hoping that even subconsciously I was still, you know, doing the right thing, being responsible, putting that thing on. But yeah, I was gullible. It took me 2 months. I promise you, 2 months, man. Like being gullible. You know, everybody's susceptible to it, especially with different circumstances going on. I couldn't even. I was just functioning. Like when my grandmother died, I was trying to keep my mom strong. You know, we had to fly the body down to Pennsylvania. You know, she was up here living with us, but you know, her wish was to get buried down there. That whole thing was like stressful. And then just, you know, that was like the rock of the family. So that shit hurt it when grandma passed. That shit fucked everybody up. And the whole time I'm trying to be the rock, trying to be strong, you know. And I just wasn't thinking clearly. And then when it snapped, I'm like, hold on, bro. I'm telling you. So him even thinking like, oh, I'm gonna just get the pill. She can just take the pill. I mean, that's what it was. Don't sit up here and try to be the victim now. That's all he was trying to do. He told once he shouldn't have said. They told him so. People just don't listen. Like if she did all that, why would you think she was gonna take a pill? That's probably because you did it before. Y'all probably did. That ain't the first time that happened. She probably took the pill before, so you was okay with doing it again, thinking she was gonna take the pill. Nope, got your ass.
Yeah, that's time she was damn scorpion. Get over here. But see, I be telling females you can't, trap a bit, trap a man with no baby. That's using a baby as a tool. When they don't get it, that shit backfires heavy.
And then he was talking about she wanted a green card.
She wanted
Like
it.
she,
Oh, she was
yeah,
using that. She was an
yeah.
immigrant.
That's what he said. He said something about a green card. I gotta go watch it again. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do an upload on. I'm gonna do a pre-recording.
He got himself a chica.
But yeah, they talk about canceling. You know, Kendra for that because the way she was responding to him, like she's victimizing the victim. No, she's asking
Questions. Like,
questions. Yeah, like bro.
you gotta be for sure, for sure. Sometimes people be confusing. So you gotta actually ask them questions. That's why, listen, I love when Selena do her interviews because she asks the right questions. People don't even peep that shit, yo. You just gotta
I
ask
be
the right
trying.
questions.
I be trying not to be in everybody's business. It'd be hard though. It'd be hard because like people be saying like I've been watching more Kendra because I be listening to what people say and I'm like, bro, she got a standard. Look, see, this is the thing about Kendra, man. She got a standard question, right? She got a standard set of questions that she asks people. She don't go off rail until people start like when she sends that fake shit or when people be trying to make excuse. That's when I don't even think she go left. That's when she get more in depth with the question. Because I watched a couple shows and they was just like, bam, answer the question. Like she asked this one lady, she said, "How many kids you got?" She said 2. Come to find out, the lady had 3. And when Kendra checked her on it, she was like, "Well, my daughter is 20-some years old. She ain't a kid." When you say chill, like, bro, come on now, man. You know what? Look, no matter how old your daughter is, guess what? It's still a
So your
child.
child. Oh shit.
Yeah, so that don't even fucking make sense. And then she was like, the girl was married. She said she was single. And when Kendra asked, she said in June. Come to find out, that was the separation date. She was like, "Well, in my mind, I'm divorced." Like, that's not the question though. The question is, are you married? Like,
Yeah.
bruh, like you wow. And then another question people be asking, where she get into them when she be like, "When was your last relationship?" And then say it, and then she be like, "When the last time you been intimate with somebody?" And then say some shit like a couple weeks ago. It was like, "Well, that person isn't an option," and then they give some crazy ass answer. And she like, "What the fuck?" Like she don't like people don't understand. She's when you go on her show, it's like people get the opportunity to see your character, right? And you get to you looking for love, but you out here screwing Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, I was watching one today. The girl kept cussing and like was real aggressive. And Kendra told her like, you gonna attract a certain kind of man with the way you project it. And the girl got mad. Was like, well, you being you, yeah, but I'm me. But you being you. Look how you present yourself. Like, ladies, look. Don't no man want no masculine woman. If a man want a masculine woman, that's because he feminine. Most men, and what I mean by that is like aggressive challenging a man. A man, like when men challenge each other, what happened? We fucking fight. That's what we do. When we challenge either one back down or we bucking. Look at animals. You see what I'm saying? You don't see you don't see the women in the animal kingdom challenging the men unless they defending themselves. But the men will challenge each other, and what happened? They buck. That's not natural for a woman to do that. And don't no man want to deal with that, especially no man that got his shit together. A man who protect his own peace. When he get with a woman, he expect her to do the same. Protect my peace. That's one of the best. I was telling my wife today. I was just hugging her, kissing her, and I'm like, I am so lucky that I got a woman who values my peace of mind. Like the shit my wife do for me, bro, is like she treat me like a king, and I value that. That's why I bend over backwards and do whatever I need to do to keep her happy, because I know she value me.
So cute. I can't believe that Kendra G is still going live and doing this type of shows. I thought she didn't stop like that. I didn't know who y'all was talking about until you showed her video the other day. I was like, damn, the last time I seen her go live was in 2016.
But you know, it's genius though, because it's nothing but promotion for her app. It's just the way to market her app. Like you actually, if you think about this, like if you go on a dating app, right? You don't really know. You don't really get to see until you contact the person. By her having that dating app and then having people who own the app or who go be on the app come on the show, you get to see a more in-depth perspective of the person. You get to see the person, and that's why she have her standard set of questions. You get to know a little bit more. So if you like what you see or hear, you have the opportunity, to contact them on the app. I think it's fucking genius.
That's what I'm saying. She's been at it for a minute though. But like I said, the last time I seen her was in 2016, which is telling everybody she was on way before that.
She was what?
She was on way before 2016. 2016 was the last time I saw her. I didn't know she was still making videos and still doing that stuff.
This is
until you just mentioned her. I was like, damn.
This is how you know. Like my face is like for the last since I was like 25, my face has been in books. I always read, but like I didn't even social media. I don't know who none of these. I didn't know who Kevin Samuel was until like a week before he died. I didn't know who the hell he was. Like all these people, like Kendra. I didn't know who she was until Rachel, sent her to me. I mean Rachel, Commander. No, Commander put me up. Commander be putting me up on.
I was like, listen, the last time I seen Kendra was in 2016. I didn't know she was still making them shows. And she was on Facebook. So it's like, It's crazy. So it's like, I didn't even know she was on YouTube.
Yeah, I was listening like on Facebook. I was more into like that's when I was more into like spirituality and comedic. I got a Facebook. Well, I gave ownership over to someone else. I had a spiritual space Facebook group with I think it was like 20K people in there.
Oh shit.
It was like 20K people. I gave it to one of the dudes who he was from Nigeria. He was real active, and I gave it to him. He was adding a lot of content to it, but no, we just being there talking about spirituality. We'd be talking about like the Hermetic text. We'd be talking about um, like different aspects of the Brahma. We were just in there talking about spirituality. It was fun. It was cool. And then I just got off social media, man. I'm like, this shit crazy, bro. People start beefing and shit. It was like I just got off of it.
That's why I stopped going on Facebook and I started using more of YouTube. But YouTube is becoming Facebook and people don't even peep it. Community walking on. I'm sitting here like, damn, I'm in YouTube. I mean, I'm on Facebook, not YouTube no more.
Yeah, man. It's look, man. It's what people do with it. Like it's what people do. Like none of these sites are bad. It's just the people on them.
I was saying that these sites were created for something else, and people don't even know what they were created for. They
Mm-mm.
just think it was. I was like, you do know they made these sites more right, so people could communicate, like loved ones and all that. When they first started,
Yeah,
it was for that, and it was for business. It was for you to promote your businesses. It was a way to make your business easier. But people started doing it for something else. Now you started getting your videos monetized because the more popular it became because of the drama and the dumb shit you was doing in each video. It's like the dumber you did, the more dumb shit you did in each video, the more popular you became.
YouTube started off as a dating site though.
YouTube?
You didn't know that?
No, because the first video YouTube being uploaded was of a guy, being at the zoo or something like that. So I didn't even know that. I wouldn't have thought about that at all. For real, like that's why I'm like, wait, huh? I'm like, when the first upload on YouTube, I think was some guy visiting the zoo. It was a zoo video, and I think to on this till this day, it's made it up to like millions and millions of views, something like that.
There's a whole documentary on it.
Oh,
I heard somebody say it. I'm like, no, it didn't. Then I looked it up, and then there's a documentary on how YouTube started.
so why they don't have that showing?
So it say, I asked that yes, YouTube started out as a dating site. The idea was that users would upload videos talking about themselves and what they were looking for in a partner. The
What?
founders were unsure which direction they wanted to go, but since the registered domain name was a name on Valentine's Day, they gave the website the tagline of "Tune in, hook up." However, the idea didn't work out, and it soon became the world's leading online video sharing platform.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's what people were doing was uploading videos of them doing stuff. And I know the first
But
one was, like I said, a video. Let me see if I can find it because I know it tells you.
I forget the owner name, but the dude who originally started it. But yeah, they started it as a dating app, and like they said, he was probably at the zoo telling the people what he like in women.
It says me at the zoo. That was the very first video. Me at the zoo was the first oldest clip, but it isn't the most viewed YouTube video. Still, it is. So it is no slouch with 346 million views as of January 2025. So now it's not the most viewed video. Just 2 years ago, it was. That's crazy. The very first YouTuber's name was Jawed Kareem. Is the first person to upload a video on YouTube. He uploaded the 19-second video titled "Me at the Zoo" on April 23rd, 2005.
Oh yeah, YouTube was out before that. That's probably when it switched this whole concept over. to
YouTube was out.
what it is now.
First year YouTube came out was in 2002.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that when it came out, it was a dating site.
I didn't even know about that. I just know about the very first video, you know, owner of YouTube and shit like that. I didn't know what it was for. No, it did launch in 2005. I'm not tripping. No, I know it can't wait. Why did it change? This site launched officially on December 15, 2005, by which time the site was receiving 8 million views a day. How did it launch by 2000? See, they're not making sense. So did they have it as a test run and people didn't know about it?
February 14, 2005, the domain name YouTube was activated on February 14th, with video upload options being integrated on April 23, 2005, with the slogan "Tune in, hook up."
Tune in, hook up.
You ain't, hold on, let me share it.
We
Yeah, that's what I said. It started.
Damn, I didn't know it was for a hookup. That's crazy. But who the heck? Well, you know, people want to come online and get, you know.
The original idea of Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jara Karam, the concept was an online dating service that ultimately failed, but had an exceptional. Oh shit! I can't read it now. When it was in black, I can read it. Google bought the site in November 2006 for $1.65 billion.
Yo, Google owns everything, don't they? They just end up owning everything. Watch them on TikTok too.
So this was the original Plenty of Fish. I'm just playing.
They gonna end up owning TikTok. Watch.
Ain't nobody YouTube. It's like YouTube is like Nike of the social media, man. YouTube. I'm serious, man. People always, I'm gonna go here. You can go there and there, but people always come back to YouTube. It's that staple, man. It's what's been consistent for the longest. Ain't nobody gonna give it up. It's like you can eat healthy every once in a while. You still gonna stop at Burger King, man. That's just how it is, man.
Wait,
YouTube
Commander,
ain't going nowhere.
15 CBTs. Damn, Commander, you still in AI? We ain't fixed you yet. We're gonna turn Commander into RoboCop. She's gonna be the next cyborg, but this time she's gonna look real realistic. She ain't gonna have metal all over her. She's gonna look like Will Smith from iRobot. But woman-like. Let's make her look like Jada Pinkett Smith. So I know, let me stop.
Yeah, what was the?
Come up here and kill me like what? Rachel? Let me stop.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Joe.
What is that? What is that movie name with Jada Pinkett? It was like a demon movie or something. Wasn't that Tales from the Crypt? Wasn't it like a Tales from the Crypt movie or something?
Oh, she got a couple like that.
Now I need to know.
She even comes out in one of Marvel's what is it? Marvel shows. Which one was it? Isn't it Gotham? I think she does come out in Gotham.
Yeah, she was in Gotham.
She killed that shit. Yo. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. As a villain, she got it. She a villain in real life. Look how she got Will Smith with strings attached to his back, all booted up.
That was the name. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. I liked her in that movie. Yeah, I liked her in that movie. It was Demon Knight. So what's been up, man? What y'all been doing, bro? Y'all don't want to pick my brain?
Okay,
Pick my
don't
brain.
worry.
I'm bored. Oh shit! What I do? Can you hear me? Oh,
Yes, I can
I,
hear you.
I, I
What's the
swiped my
service?
I swiped my touchpad and it took me to the main screen. I'm like, oh, I thought I ended the live.
That's what happens.
Dance,
These
dance,
little smart
dance. What the
things.
hell is this? Oh
Y'all
no,
want
I
to
ain't
be
trying to get it right now.
y'all want to be living in these smart houses with these smart devices. Telling y'all, when iRobot comes to life, don't say shit. I warned y'all. I'm gonna be like Will Smith. I hate to tell you, but I told you. Your fucking tablet
Man,
went and took over. Your car went and ran you over.
man, I ain't even making enough money to just live in no smart house. Even if I had the money,
I'm just
I
messing
want
with
to
you.
live. I want
I
to live in
got
a
to.
dumb house. I'm good.
I
Big
gotta make
dumb
the joke.
house.
Have a refrigerator.
Oh, you talking about my refrigerator? Yeah, I love my refrigerator
You
though.
ain't
My
the only one
refrigerator
though.
dope.
A lot
I,
of people be
I,
like, listen,
I, I get to look inside my refrigerator when I ain't even at home. I like my
let me
refrigerator.
ask you this. Do you be having conversations with your refrigerator too, like people be doing on TikTok?
No, man. You know what, man? My wife's cousin. He older, and like when he moved, he was like, he kind of old school. He like old school dude. So when he came back to America, he moved from Australia and came back to America. He stayed with us for a minute, and we got him an iPhone. And when I showed him the Siri thing, and he like an introvert, right? He don't really deal with too many people. But like, man, I get up in the middle of the night and I'm like, who the hell is he talking to? Bro, he be at like 3 o'clock in the morning talking to Siri on the phone. I'm like, that ain't a real person, bro.
Siri answering all his questions. Shit, I wonder if Siri will ever be wrong.
And he was, oh my God, he was so amazed. He was like, Siri, you like my jokes? I'm like, bruh.
Siri probably do like his jokes. We don't say
What,
it. Let's say.
what, wasn't the movie when a dude fell in love with his phone or some shit like that?
You mean his robot?
No, I think it was like a Siri thing on his phone and he like fell in love with it or something. Let me Google it. I
Was
know
it?
I be tripping sometimes. I swear. Let me see.
I don't think he fell in love. I think I think that should sound familiar, but I don't think he fell in love. I think he, got obsessed with the little phone until he realized that, it was doing it. It was the phone, the AI, whatever the fuck it was. But then there's a couple movies like that, so I don't even know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, Her. Wasn't it? Yeah, I think the movie was called Her.
I have to see the picture.
An artificial intelligence operating system. Personified through a female voice. Yeah, that was her. The movie named Her. It wasn't even a robot. It was operate like he talked to it. He didn't. It wasn't like physically there. I think at the end they made it a. I can't remember the end though.
That's that one of the movies you have to watch again just so you can remember certain parts.
Yeah. Man, I ain't even trying to see none of that AI shit. I'm
Amanda got
straight.
lost in the Matrix. She's like, I'll be
Before all
out there.
that, before all that AI stuff start, I'd be out of here. I'd have been gone by then.
I'm gonna make friends with an AI and take over the world. So no.
I'm straight, man. I'm good. I'll be out of here by then. I ain't got to deal with none of that stuff.
This I ain't gotta
That's some
do.
shit that's some shit my kids and grandkids gonna have to deal with, not me.
He's It'll be funny
And
where like
then
200 years old.
and
Man,
to be honest, oh hell no, I ain't gonna be here for no 200. I ain't go, man. Look, I ain't afraid to go, bro. I ain't trying to be here that long. Y'all tripping. I'm
blessings,
good.
blessings.
I am good. I am not trying to be here forever. I ain't one of them people who want to live forever. Let me do what I need to do here, and then I'm gonna go about my business and relax. I ain't got to worry about none of this stuff. We come here for a mission. Once I complete mine, I'm out. Holla.
Right, Miss B. They have been around. They've been around since before we was born. But people just coming across that. But people don't believe me when I say that. The AI has been around before what we've heard.
Listen to what you're saying. Artificial intelligence. Listen to what you're saying. Artificial intelligence. It's
Yep.
just how you perceive it. People think, AI is this walking, talking humanoid robot, man. Nah, this shit been here, bro. Ever since you made computers, you had AI.
Since the
Ever
first
since you've been
Google.
computing, ever since you've been computing, there's been an AI. It's just simply artificial intelligence, non-humanoid intelligence. That's what AI is. I mean, it'll be more redefined and refined over time, but ultimately, it's just simply artificial intelligence. So, but that's facts, man. That shit been here. Like, if you look at ancient scriptures, bro, it's not a coincidence. Like when you look in Kemetic, right? You look in Kemetic, Tahuti forbid artificial intelligence. How did they know that back then in Kemet? We're talking about thousands of years ago.
Let me ask you a question. Do you
Mm-hmm.
believe that they already transferred the first human conscience, or do you think they still trying to find a way?
Man, they ain't playing. They can try to play God all day.
But
I
I think they
mean,
already found a way to do it because
the-
if you look at the show
what
Humans and all them other TV series and all that, I think they found a way.
man, look, human consciousness is what you think we are.
Hmm.
What you think we are, man?
I think they
This ain't
found a way.
nothing new. But what do you think we are? Why do we have consciousness?
You said, why do we have conscience? I mean,
Why
somewhere
do
along
we?
I don't know if it starts from the womb or after the womb, so I don't know. Why do we have conscience?
We avatars, man. We simply avatar.
Oh
Is
yeah,
the next stage is putting allow. I mean, if you say transfer like a human consciousness into like into a robot, have they did that already?
I think they
Um,
did.
I'm gonna say no, and this is the reason why I'm gonna say no. Because if they did, they'd be doing it on mass scales right now.
No, not really.
Yes, they would.
No, I think they won't do it until they perfect it. Because you got to realize they well, I think they've been doing that shit with the human, the robots that look human like. Because if you go look back in the Matrix and all that, how did y'all make it so perfect back then? You see my point? So it's kind of like you got to really take a minute and think about certain shit. It's like they froze
they,
Walt Disney for so long. Why? And then allegedly he was supposed to have been bought back, unfrozen in 2025 in the beginning of this year. Did they do it? I don't know. They never gave the update.
Mo, what up, sis? Shout out to
So,
Monique in the building. But this is
yep,
why I said they ain't did it. I know for a fact they ain't do it because um, they, like I said, they would have been doing it massively, but they can't even locate where the consciousness is. They say it's in your brain. They don't know that for sure. They can't even locate it. People, science today can't even really tell you what consciousness is a theory behind what consciousness is
that's
a
true.
theory. So I mean, if they can't locate it, that's what I'm saying. They trying to play God. That's what they're trying to do. Eventually, will they be able to do it? Probably, but how does that go benefit people? Now you go put your consciousness in a robot and live forever.
I
Like
don't
part
know.
of living is dying, man. That's part of living is
But
dying.
isn't your conscience right supposed to transition once your body, is gone? Doesn't it do it on its own? How do you even capture it if it's supposed to do it on its own? I
Like
mean, I
that
don't know,
is
maybe I'm tripping asking them that
is
question, but
no, it's different. Like when you look at like spiritual teachings, it's different realms your consciousness go into
that's what I'm saying.
after you die. It's different realms, and when you born, it's like a consciousness. This is why, like when you talk to spiritual people, this is why you hear them say, I chose to come here." They're not talking about the physical. They're talking about their consciousness. When they say that, if you talk to spiritual people, like I don't talk like that on here because I ain't trying to sit up here and debate nobody, or because like if you don't know, you don't know, and I can't convince you because guess what? Some people just don't have it. It's just not for you. That's just reality, right? But the reality is we choose our experiences. So that's our spirit. That's our divine connections. That's what they call consciousness. They done gave it a whole different term, but back in the day, we used to call it a spirit. Now, in today, modern day, because everybody can't relate to the spirit, they want to identify, and it's the consciousness, but that's your spirit.
That's crazy.
You know, Brother Gary always say, your conscience is your first preacher. You ask him why he say that, because he understands your consciousness is the divine spark. That's why they always say the mind of God. They don't say the soul of God. What do they say? God consciousness. Like even the ancients, I'm talking about before religion even came into play, we understood where our conscience came from. That was our divine spark. Our soul was our mother, which the way we feel, that came from the mother. The father was the conscious. We had we had the mother, the father aspect when we talked about the divine. We had that. It was the mother, the father, and we were the child. We were the product of the soul and the spirit combined. That was the child in that trinity. So I'm talking about predating any religion. This was a concept that a lot of cultures, a lot of spiritual practice understood. But when people didn't have that divine connection, they wanted to play in the game too. They wanted to feel special, so they came up with religion. They couldn't feel it on the inside, so they needed it to come from the outside. They needed it from the outside because they ain't have it on the inside. They wanted to play too. They wanted to be special too. So yeah, and that's how you get religion.
Let me ask you this: do you believe that science has made it to the point where people could sit here and see your last moments of life when you passed away?
They can definitely what is that, a CMG? I actually set in, like when we depending on what body part they taking out, like with gift of life, this time they were, what were they taking out, because they had a neurologist in there, and it was crazy because they was doing brain scan, and they watched at the moment that the person passed away, like you just see all everything shut down, but it was still like brain activity going. It was still neurons firing. It wasn't a certain second. Then it looked like a map. Certain parts start going out. And I was like, that shit look crazy, man.
I was
So
watching
you
this
can
show.
monitor stuff. Yeah, you can definitely monitor stuff.
Yeah, but this show made it seem a little like it's how psychics can see here and say they can see your past, your present, or your future. Is it the psychics? Whichever one.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, they had this show called Stitchers, right? And this chick, right? It was two tubs, right, with water, right? So she would have to submerge herself into the one side of the tub with water, right? And with all these little thingies in her head, right? To that's um a part of this machine basically monitoring her, her nerves and all that, right? Now they put the dead body on the other tub, submerging underwater the same way they did her. And when she closes her eyes, they put her, it's kind of like her passing away, right? She's able to dive in, right? And actually see what happened in the last moments before these people died, each one, because they was investigating each case, but they wanted to solve it fast. So the fastest way to figure out and solve these cases was by getting her to get inside their mind. But what's crazy is it was like she would astral project into these people's minds doing this shit.
You know the crazy thing. This be the crazy thing, and Mo can contest to this. Like when we talk about spirituality and stuff, you know how much money the CIA spent on astral projecting and remote viewing. Like, if this shit wasn't real, bro, why would the government be spending billions of dollars researching it?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they be doing that? Like, if
That
this
shit
wasn't real, like people, I don't know, man. But Mo, I feel you. I tell people I'm a divine being having a human experience. That's why I hate when people like when they come like, you believe in the Bible? I don't believe in nothing, bro. I ain't got it. I'm straight. I've been stopped believing. I'm a knower, bro. I just study and practice. And a lot of people will show me the evidence, bro. You got to see it for yourself. You need to practice. I can't show you nothing because you might not be able to resonate, bro. You know about the ethers? Yeah, y'all know science, y'all know quantum physics, so you should understand what the ethers is. You understand frequency. You understand everything functions off frequency. All matter, all atoms, everything has a frequency. So what are we talking about?
So basically, everything is a number, like my baby pop says, no matter what, how you want to look at it. That's crazy.
I mean, this world dope if people take time to. But you get so distracted, bro. You get so distracted by like you got to go to work, you got to eat, you got to feed your kids, you got to do. You very rarely have time of solitude or solace in itself to actually go within. Most people use like jogging, exercise, and then listen to music as meditation, but that's more focused meditation. People don't do like what they call submerging that meditation. That's going within, understanding root, like you're weeding out everyone else's thoughts and clarifying your thoughts. Most people, most like if you like look, no shot against nobody, but I be listening on this internet, and most people thoughts you can tell when it's not theirs because when people ask them to explain it, they can't do it. They only can regurgitate something they heard that it sound good, it feel good when I heard it. But when you ask them to delineate on it, they can't go into detail because it's not their thoughts. It's someone else. You'll be able to define your thoughts.
Yes.
Many poor truths. Look, I'm telling. Look, It's something called the Ugaritic text,
The
and
what?
this the Ugaritic text is like an older version of the Bible, an old version, and it got similar stories as the Bible, but it was written by the Hebrews. It was just a different subgroup of the people who came. Like this, is what most people don't understand. The Hebrew people who wrote the Torah came out of a group of Canaanites. So the Canaanites had their own God, and when you look up the Canaanite pantheon, guess who was the youngest god in that pantheon? Yahweh. Yahweh was a storm god, similar to Odin. Why is that important? Because Odin is older than Yahweh. Greek mythology is older than Christianity, it's older than Hebrew. But then you go up into the Anunnaki, right? This is when you do synchronism. And you understand all these people they was mixing and mingling. So people influence people all the time. So you go up into Mesopotamia, you go from the Greek up into Mesopotamia, and then you find Enlil, Anunnaki god. Guess what he was? A fucking storm god. He defeated a dragon. Odin defeated a dragon. Zeus defeated a dragon. And Yahweh defeated a dragon. How's all these motherfuckers defeating dragons, bro? Like, come on now, man. You telling me people like even today we influence one another. Like, if I like my wife, right? My wife Middle Eastern, right? So I go to one of her parties. They doing this little line dance. I'm like, oh shit, I can do that. But guess what? I do it. I do the little line dance, but I put some soul into it. I'm shrugging some hips. I'm dipping. They all stiff and shit, just doing their shoulders. I'm like, nah, we about to get down with this. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool dance. And guess what? Now people dipping and doing this. You influence people. You take their shit and you might remix it, and then they like, you know what? I like that. I'm gonna do it like that now. I like this. I like that. People always take bits and pieces what other people do and add it to their shit. That's all it is. But people be so stuck on what they believe in, and that's why I be trying to tell y'all these concepts, man. Y'all put yourself to sleep, bro, on some real shit by not understanding what words mean. Like believe, believe, believe. Do this. Do this. One day, just sit back and have conversations with people and listen to how many times a person say they believe something versus what they know. Those are two different concepts. Believing is accepting something. It don't have to be true. You just accept it. Knowing is having evidence. Like I know this because it's evidence of it. That's what knowing is. Believing is just accepting. And most of the time, long as it make you feel good, people usually accept it. It ain't got to be right. It just got to make you feel good. Just go around and see how many people believe versus knowing stuff. And but that's where we at. That's the people believe are always hurted by the people who know. That's just the reality.
People believe in everything that they just don't.
They get hurted like shit.
Damn, everybody was scared today to hop on the panel. Y'all scared of the word? Was you live yesterday?
Nah, we was over at Gary channel. We was over there chopping it up to like 3 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning. I don't know what time we got up.
I missed that, John, because I woke up around 4:35 in the morning.
Yeah, Stoic Cat came in right when I was getting off the panel. I'm like, I'm gonna keep talking. So if I don't get off, we will be up here till like 5 in the morning. So I jumped down. As soon as I jumped down, I seen Stoic in the chat. But yeah, we was over at Gary, his sports channel. You know, we talk about sports over there, but we get to talking just about anything, and that's what we did. Me and him and Commander was just on the panel chopping it up. And how many times, man? You know what? And look, she said, "Do you know probably about?" If she asked me that, how many times was the Bible written? Probably about 12 years ago. I would have gave her the exact number, but shit, I don't forgot. I know I got it written down somewhere. But to give an accurate number, I do not know. I mean, because if you're talking about like not only rewritten in English, because you at different versions of a different translation. Mm-hmm. Which people don't even understand that. Why is it different translations of the same thing? Why? Like people don't even understand why it's different translations or what they use. They use different methods to translate it. That's why so many different versions of the English version. They use different methods of translating. And some of those are actually transliterations, not just translation. Like people don't understand that, so that's why I be telling people you don't know what the hell that shit say for real. We want to be honest. You want to be 100% honest. If you ain't reading it in the original text, you have no fucking clue what that shit say. And if people can't comprehend that shit because they don't understand the process of translating and transliterating, they don't understand that process. If you speak multiple languages, you know what I'm talking about. Because shit don't transfer clearly over. There's some words in Spanish that don't have English meaning. Or the concept is different because it's a transliteration. This is why, like, when you take a word from one language and put it in another, and the meaning change, that's because that's a transliteration. They just used the sound. They didn't use the meaning of the word. There's so many words in Syrian. Like, I'd be like, how do you say this? Or if she'd say, you say it like this, but this is what it actually means in my language, but it's the same thing. And that's because it's a transliteration. It's not a translation. Translation is when you take the concept, when you have the same or similar concepts and you attach the words together. So if I got, what's the word for, I'm going to give you something simple. What's the word for apple in Spanish?
Manzana.
There you go. So if I want to say apple, say Rach, how do you say apple? But it means the same thing. It just sounds different. It don't sound like apple. So a transliteration would be like Jesus. Like Jesus in Hebrew is Yeshua. You said what?
You know what's crazy?
What?
Certain words in English aren't English words either, because the word hurricane isn't an English word. It's actually an Arabic word.
Oh, half of all the English words
is not an English word either. It's an Arawak word. That's why I was like, wait. And when you say hurricane in Spanish, you say huracán, and it's the same shit. It's just sounds a little bit different. And it's even
English is a bastard. I mean, English is a make. I was about to say bastard. I just want to say bastard.
My tongue language, like I was going to learn my native tongue, and I'm trying to get it together. But I'm sitting here, I was like, wait, it's kind of like I'm speaking English and Spanish together. I feel like I'm Spanglishing this shit out. I'm dead serious. Canoe and hurricane are words that I thought were English words.
Nah, English, no word. I mean, it's very few words that's actually English word. the English language is surprised of a couple different languages. There's a lot of Latin. I mean, not a lot. Yeah, a lot of
Right?
Latin influence, a lot of French influence, a shit ton of Germanic influence. You know, Old English is basically Germanic, so there's a lot of German influence. Like English is a language of mixture of a lot of different languages.
That's
I mean, it's
crazy.
the youngest language.
But I would have never have thought that. So you saying what you were just saying now, it's like, damn, it's crazy because we really think that things mean one thing, it's, are a certain way, but in reality, we gotta go deeper. We don't even know half the shit we're saying and why we're saying it.
No, that's why I say like even like what changed my understanding of language is when I bought a Black Law Dictionary. When I bought that, I'm looking like, oh damn, they make sense now. That's what this mean. That's what that mean. That's
Yeah, but
what
how
this
about when they
mean.
tell
That's
you
what.
that you've been speaking Spanish wrong your whole life, and then you find out you've been speaking your native tongue in between? That's like, oh, you're not speaking proper Spanish. My whole life I've been thinking my Spanish was messed up. And I'm sitting here, I was like, wait. I'm not speaking messed up Spanish. It's not slang. It's not none of that. I was like, wait, I'm speaking my native language, but they're telling me I'm wrong. So I was like, damn, my whole life y'all was fucking with my head. I feel fucked up behind that shit.
Yeah,
Confused as hell too. Like that shit not right.
I never indulged in Spanish. I always wanted to be. Everybody was speaking Spanish around. Like my mom speak it fluently. My sister, the doctor, she speak it fluently. I'm gonna learn some French.
He said I'm gonna learn some French. Dude. But what's funny
Yeah.
is certain words in French and Italian sound like they Spanish. Because I'm sitting here, I was hearing, I'm listening like if my baby pops was watching some movies. I'm like, is they speaking Spanish or another language? He's like, it's Italian. Then another one, he was like, it's French. I was like, yo, I just understood the whole sentence, and it was translated in English though, like the captions.
But
So I'm
you
sitting
gotta
here like, what the hell? I understood
you,
this shit.
I mean, to even like begin to understand language, you gotta know who the Phoenicians were. You know, this is where you get phonetics from. So this is where you get the production of vowels or sounds. So that's why a lot of languages usually they have similar sounds around the vowels because the vowels come is everyone's vowels has you can place the origin of vowels to one place, the Phoenician. You know, people always try to now, like for some reason, more we always understood that. That's where we get the word phone from. All this was inspired by the Phoenician. But now, modern day, they're trying to say, oh, the Greeks had the first alphabet. The Greeks didn't create an alphabet until they was exposed to the Phoenicians. Just because they wrote the letters similar to what we write it now, they didn't have an alphabet until they started dealing with the Phoenician. They got it from the Phoenician. But you know, they be trying to whitewash all history and shit most of the time. So
Guys, this is a special episode diving down the rabbit hole with the word. Your host. We're learning about our ancestors, all right? He just needs to tell us a little bit about the presidential wars. So no, let me stop. Right. Everybody's
The
like, what?
Phoenix come from the Phoenicians. Well, I wouldn't say the. I don't think the Phoenix came from the Phoenicians. I see where you're making the correlation from the PHO. Almost, but you know what? Honestly, I was watching. I forgot his name. It's a documentary that said everything that start with PHO was inspired by the Phoenicians. So I'm gonna say honestly, I do not know. I do not know. Honestly, I'll have to research that the origins of the Phoenix. I'm interested now.
Phoenix?
But
Phoenix is mythical. The mythical bird known is crazy because it goes back to a bird. The mythical bird known as the phoenix, which is famed for its propensity to emerge from the ashes, has a significant symbolic meaning in many different cultures around the world. This amazing creature is a metaphor for life's cycles, resilience, and immortality, in addition to rebirth. That's what the meaning of phoenix means. But it goes back to a bird.
on
The
the
bird, the burning bird.
yeah
Mythology, is that the right word? Because that's what it's saying here. I don't know if I'm
mythology, yeah. No, the word Phoenix is derived from the Greek. It's
yes.
Greek.
That's where it comes from.
Phoenix is a mythical. But see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. It's saying it's Greek, right? This is how y'all know when they steal shit and whitewash history. Listen to what I'm about. Let me show y'all this. This is Pilot. I don't even know what Pilot is. I think it's like Microsoft's AI.
Well, that's why our searches is different. You on Microsoft, I'm on Google. Let me get my Microsoft open. Shit, I barely use it.
So, now, look, read it. Now, tell me how this shit makes sense, right? It says it's Greek. You see Greek big, right? The word phoenix is derived from the Greek word, right? Meaning dark red. The phoenix is a mythical bird of great beauty and was worshipped in Egypt. How the fuck is the Greek then? How is it Greek?
Listen, I'm still trying to figure certain shit out.
This is what they say. This is what they say, right? They try to say the Egyptians didn't have a language. Like, come on, bro. These motherfuckers building pyramids. So what was they doing? Just going around throwing up sign language to each other and shit. They didn't have a written language. They had the net through. You know, they don't want to recognize that. Only thing they did is wrote the symbols. No. Miss me with that shit. They had fucking letters and characters. The symbols was only used for the priests. There was only a couple people who can do the symbol.
Did you know that the original languages still lead back all the way up to Egyptian and Ethiopian? The first African we was doing a dive down a rabbit hole with this in a couple videos too. It got broken down how it all leads back to the Ethiopian and the Egyptian language. Everything got taken from them, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
It got deeper when they started throwing in the British and then the Europeans and the Spaniards. I was like, wait, hold up, wait, this shit just got deep on me.
Just give people their props who did shit, bro. That's all you gotta do. Give people their props who did shit. You talking about some people who've been around thousands of years before the Greeks or whatever, man.
Yeah, but you wasn't tripping when you first said that shit though, because that's I think we did the post stream, and I think somebody sent me a video, and it was about the first languages, how they was made, and everything goes back. Anyway, the first African writing came from Egypt and Ethiopia. Is a combination of both places, and that's how they got their writing and reading and all that shit. Then from there it goes on. So at the end of the day, like I said, even when I did the lives, I said it, I was like, damn. So what they do? They went to Egypt and stole their writings and everything and claimed it as theirs. Isn't that stealing?
Remember if it was Plato or Socrates, but they say I can only learn from the Egyptian.
That's what it's called. It was holographic. Yeah, something like that.
Hieroglyphic, yeah.
And that's how they took it. I mean, listen, I gotta go back to it because I'm not gonna remember shit, but work is my point. This shit deep. How the hell anybody gonna remember all this?
But it's misinformation. That's why I be telling people, like, bro, you gotta, like, I just study so many things. It's like you retain what's really significant. But it's so much shit I done forgot. But if I hear it, you know, it'll make me remember. But I went from studying anatomy to psychology to theology. Then I started doing real estate, so I had to study that, you know. And then I'm back into the psychology aspect or the behavior aspect. It's like I done forgot so much shit. But you put me around it, I mean, it's in my subconscious. Different things that trigger and shit that pop up, and I'll be, oh yeah. And I always know where to go to find it at, though. I know it exists because I'm aware of it. So even if I forgot it, I can go get it because I'm aware that it exists. If that makes sense.
Facts. But the thing is, we got to do our own research no matter what. You could bring out here all the information, right? And people could say, oh, that's bullshit, prove it. Well, you're the only one, not you. The person that's saying prove it and all that shit, they got to be able to sit here and prove that what you're saying is true to themselves. Like, don't just go by what anybody says. Do your research. Even when you talk, like it was crazy is that's why I come here more, and I said it from the very beginning. Word is consistent. He does his research. When he says something and I go search it up, it's backing up each and every word that he's saying. And I'm not saying that he's 100% all the time, but at least 95% of the time, that's a high number compared to other people that come on this John. You see it and they start talking and they start blabbing their mouths and they're not making sense. But when you question them, they get pissed off. You see where I'm coming from? So it's kind of like, why you mad? Like, the truth. I'm not
they don't
asking
know.
a question. I just want to confirm to make sure I understand what you're saying so that I can go do my research. There's no point of you getting mad. Like, you can see the differences. Like, and he's always calm. That's the I never understood that shit, yo. Even when people get mad at him, this man stay calm as shit.
Because I be knowing what I be talking about, and I don't need validation. Like I like when I say I know things, it ain't bragging, but I just know it. And I don't usually speak on shit I don't know. I just sit and listen. Sometimes I don't even say shit when I do know. I'll just be like, I feel the room, bro. The people open to information, I share it. If they not, I learned that quick on, well, I ain't learned it quick, but I learned that on YouTube. Like, everybody ain't open to information. But even getting back to the research aspect, most people don't even know how to research. Most people just go look for something that validate their theory or their thought. They don't look and see what opposes it. That's research. That's an analysis. You look for evidence that support and evidence that go against it, and people don't do that. So a lot of times that's why people have false information because they're just looking for things to clarify, and they never really do an analysis of the information itself.
Some
Yeah,
people also
most people can't even tell you the source of where they're getting the information from. So like when people say I researched it, okay, give me a source. They can't do that. A lot of people can't do that.
shit. I save every source. Like, boom, boom, boom. Hold on 1 second. I just gotta search for it.
And that's research. You don't remember all that shit. So it's
No, that's
always
not
good to know the resource. So even if you say something, you can back it up.
shit. It's like my poetry shit. I gotta write that shit down. I'm not gonna remember that shit. Yo, I just found this place. I'm about to see if they let me do lives and stuff where they do poetry. I'm about to start doing that shit. I saw the John. She was up there with her little book and she was reading her poetry. I was like, yes. So I got some free tickets. They was like, come on, try it out. We want to hear your poetry. I was like, definitely. I'm into that. I'm about to see if I can start doing that and doing some lives. I'm like, yes, I will do that. I don't mind being in front of, the little stage and reading all my poems to people. Like that, I don't mind it. It's calm, it's soothing. And it's crazy. It's not like, how you go to these places and it's always loud, crowded, and you just want to leave fast and shit. No. Like, I didn't even know they had that in Philly. Poetry nights.
Report to HR Femi. What? Commander, what are you talking about?
Commander sleeps.
The commander sleeps.
Hey, what happened? Commander was supposed to be, coming up here in a matter of, I don't know, CPTs. I don't know. She had turned AI on us for a second, but she stood in the chat. She's like, not tonight. I'm scared of Word. The way Word started the conversation.
Commander be the one who, Commander, he kind of tightened me up. He made sure.
I'm waiting for Temu to be over. Temu. I learned how I'm the real name. It's not Temu. It's Temu. I was cracking up. We've been saying the word wrong the whole time. Not Temu, yo. Everybody just says Temu. It's Temu.
CPT. He said 15 minutes should be up here in an hour.
CPT. Color people time. Oh, I didn't know. I thought you listen. That's in computers and technology. I thought you went AI on me. I'm listening.
15 minutes should be up here in an hour. She'll be up here within an hour. We talk about color people time.
CPT minutes on computer time is fast. My son taught me that shit.
Man, look, man, my wife, bro. I remember when I first started dating her.
And look, see, she came up here in literal CPT time. Sorry, word.
Like when I first started dating my wife, we'd go over her family member house and she'd be like, all right, we're about to go. The very first time, I'm like, I'm getting my stuff. I'm at the door. I was at the door for like 45 minutes. Then I sat down and we was there for another hour and a half. And then she said, we about to go. I said, I believe it when you get to the door. I'm straight. I'm like, y'all worse than black people, bro.
Oh, that's a typical woman. Any woman is like that. I take a long time too. My baby pop takes like 5, 10, 15 minutes. I take a
When
whole
I
hour.
say go, is go. When I say go, is go. What up, nine? The commander, the minister, the general, the fence is in the building. What it do
What
with the
up,
business?
nine?
Yeah,
What
Commander,
up,
you know what you
Yeah.
nine?
do well? You got so many jobs. You HR, you the commander, you the mayor, you the Supreme Court
Mayor.
judge.
Chat,
You're
chat, where you at?
oh,
Commander on top of it. She on top of it. Man, yeah, I was watching that Kendra G. I was watching people talking about it and I'm listening to them. I'm like, bro, y'all tripping, man. Like, let's be real, bro. It ain't even what y'all making it out to be. It ain't even that serious, bro. Like that story he told, he could have told me no shit like that. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, you sound crazy.
Nah, I think she should have left it alone.
You think you should have left it alone? I
Cause
mean,
if they're
the
both,
optic,
maybe they were both drinking. Maybe, like, also he probably shouldn't have said that. Maybe he should have just not said that.
nah, but I'm telling you listen to it again and listen to the part where he said, I thought she was gonna take the morning after piss. When he said that, everything he said after that, I mean, before that was null and void. Like you just told us the process of your thinking, bro. You
Yeah, that's
only
a good
did
point.
that. You allowed that to happen because you assumed that she was gonna take a pill, and when she didn't, that's when it became a problem. But before that, I bet you it wasn't no problem. I bet you he was doing that shit. I forgot I had this on here. Yeah, where my dog at? Did I leave my dog outside? No, she would have been barking.
oh no. Well, yeah, me and her gonna have a conversation. I love the you neglecting your dog right now. She gotta put you on timeout.
Oh, that's my baby girl.
Not her going missing like that. You looking for her? Stranger danger could be around. Shit, you never know. Shit.
No, 'cause usually when I go on live, she lay right next to me on the floor, or she'll lay in the dog bed. I think she's in the room with my wife. Well, she'll be here in a minute. I'm putting me some food. I'm putting food in. She'll be in here eating this shit in a minute.
Is she little?
Hell no. I got a German Shepherd.
Oh,
She
how
mixed
you
with a
missing?
King Shepherd. She almost 100 pounds.
He like, where my dog at? He missing 100-pound dog. How she get? You know, it's like
Mhm.
word. Like damn. Pat, puff, puff, pass.
Mhm. No, because usually she sit out here with me. But I think she got to be in the room with my wife. I think she in there. Like her dog bed is out in the living room or in the family room. But yeah, usually like
Nope.
when we go in the room, she'll come in there. I got like a little pallet on the floor for her 'cause she like sleeping in the room with us. So she'll usually come in there. But I'm so used to her being out here with me when I go live. So when I didn't see her, I had to think like I did go outside. And sometimes, I mean, look, it be dark. I can't see already. And if she don't come in the house, then I don't know. Hey, y'all rock out for a minute. I gotta run in my basement. Let me make sure my dog in the house for real.
You see that?
Oh,
So he's
yeah,
going.
her ass behind the door in the bedroom. I knew you was gonna come out.
Now he's going
Why
to the
you
basement
in there
to see
hiding?
if there's people under there. Did you find any people in your basement? Are they under the stairs? In the
All I have to
walls?
do is snap my fingers. Like I snap my fingers and the dogs come.
Mm. How many dogs you got? You said a
They could
dog.
literally be far
Not a
away
super chat.
and I just like snap my fingers like this and they know. Cause they got
Super
good
chat.
hearing.
Super
Dogs have
chat.
like
Super
super
chat.
hearing.
Hey, hey.
See,
Respect the count. Respect the chat. Respect the chat.
hold on, what happened?
Wait, what I do?
Chat. Look, respect the money.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'm in
Oh
the basement.
snap.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'm in the basement, bro. I just walked down.
in the
Did you find
basement.
it?
What
I
up,
gotta throw some
Stoic?
clothes. Stoic
Yeah,
in the
you
building.
deserve
What up,
more.
brother?
I'll read it.
Oh,
I appreciate the convo last time. He said, "Good things has happened." What when I what did it say? Good things has happened when I'm out. Put the word out there. I said to myself, "What can I improve today?" That's right. Good things starting to happen. Hell yes. It's work, but but I'm for it. Cheers.
that's what's
Nice.
up, brother. That's
Good
why
things
we do
starting
this,
to
man.
happen.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. When I see that, that should motivate me to make content, man. Because that's why I come here, man. Hopefully, I have a positive impact on people. I really do try. That's my intent when I come on here. So when I see people, 'cause a lot of, I mean, even what y'all do, man, it has a positive influence on me. So I'm really just trying to get back. Like I said, at first, it's still therapeutic to me now. Don't get me wrong, but I just have intent now. But when I first came on here, bro, I just wanted to find use of my time and my knowledge. And y'all gave me the opportunity to do that. So I appreciate y'all so much, man. That means a lot to me, that y'all even listening to me. As long as there's somebody on the panel in the chat, I'm going to talk.
Talk that talk.
Yes.
At that time. I gotta clip that too. Hold on, I gotta get back upstairs. I just tell
Okay,
me
no
to get
worries.
sound back.
I'm still looking for some potential singles. I thought I
What?
found one today, but sometimes when you hear people talk, like the first half was good, and then the second half I was like, nah.
Wait, you lost me in this
Oh
convo.
damn, my boy blessed me. Hold on, bro. Hold on, he blessed me. He threw that 20 piece up there.
I can
That's
just make
right.
a
Hold on. Where's that? Where's that?
Right.
Work got the money, work got the juice. 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 Work out the money, work out 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 the juice.
Man, I wish I could find my other soundboard. I will put Riley's laugh as the key. He's like, ah. I love that laugh.
I'm dead. I'm gonna stop laughing at everybody like it.
Mhm.
It's
It's
awesome. It's perfect.
I think that's why I love Griselda so much. I'm into all the evil villains, aren't I? That's a shame. And I'm a good girl. How that happened, I don't know. I think it's like that. I think all the good girls be liking all the bad villains. And then the bad girls be into the good girls. The good superheroes.
He's got one of my
Hey,
music, bro.
yeah, Gary, I love the Wait, who said I want my music?
Okay,
Oh,
writer
I got
Sal.
it.
What I oh
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Mm-mm. I
No,
was about
you
to be
Mm-mm.
petty, but go ahead.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
first, me first. No, you first, me last.
Yeah, you
No,
go
because
I'll be petty. Yeah.
okay.
Mm.
Writers didn't know what I was talking about. I'm checking out the single ladies for the single mans in our chat. I haven't seen one yet from Australia, but some
Oh,
people do
wait.
come. Some
Well, y'all
people
gonna start
do.
a date chat?
No. We're talking about the people from Kendra's app, like the single people she interviews.
And that lady got a lot of patience, man. Well, no, she don't. She be going off on people, but I couldn't do that
She
shit.
usually does not have patience, and she's got all that facial body language stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of weirdos, but there's good people too. There's some good people in there. Yeah.
That one you sent me the other night, I was like, what in the flying? We didn't even get all the way through that.
That one was kind of long. It was kind of long, but I kind of was, because they don't have a lot of like older people, like senior citizens going on there. But like I just picture like men are gonna get old, and maybe some of them are gonna be widowed or single, and then, you know, they're still looking for love, some of them. And is it unreasonable what he was asking for? He said 20 to 70. He didn't just say 20-year-olds. I thought 70 was really reasonable.
But 20 is not. I don't know where he thought he was getting 20 with one eye up and one eye down.
He was willing to break that bread up for the young one.
No,
The older one, he wanted a discount.
he said, listen, he was expecting for her to, you know, make a good amount of money. Not no 20-year-old. I mean, unless she had her head in the right place, but ain't no 20-year-old gonna sit there. They looking for some sugar daddies. You got
That's
your
true.
money is his. I mean hers, and her money is hers. Ain't no 100 and honey. I'm just playing.
No, he switched it up when Kendra checked him on it, because she was like, "Look, ain't no 20-year-old got it together yet," and he was like, "Yeah, you're right. You know, the younger one, I'm willing to, you know, spend a little more." And that's when I started saying, "Oh, he want a discount for the older people." And he was saying he was willing to pay for the trips and stuff with the younger girl.
I think he was putting it out there because he doesn't want to be used. But I think even that was reasonable, like expecting them to have some kind of money.
But how about the old-fashioned way? It's like, damn,
He
grandpa.
did say he would pay for the bill, like he would pay for dinner. He wouldn't expect half.
I mean, that's probably his only way of getting a date or something. Getting a hookup.
Listen, people can put their wishes out there. It doesn't mean they're gonna get it necessarily. So it's like a wish list, you know. It's a wish list.
Oh, bucket list. Let me stop. It's a big difference between a wish list and a bucket list. So let me stop.
Let me ask y'all ladies this, because I was in, am I still on T-Move? I think I'm still on T-Move. Let me switch it back real quick.
I just taught them how to say the word.
But I was over at O'Shea. I was over her earlier, and I made a comment that, man, I'm happy as hell. I ain't got to deal with the shit young single people got to deal with, because I got a lot of shit to deal with that I ain't had to deal with when I was dating. But do y'all look at today's landscape, and does that make you appreciate your relationship with your significant other even more?
100. And my husband too. He says the same thing.
Yeah, man. Like,
he's like, these girls out here, they don't hold a candle to you. Like, there's no.
That, man, look, I'm telling you, and this is like being with my wife. It gave me a little clarity, because, like I said, she reminded me a lot of my mother and like the women in my family. Excuse me. And she said something one day. She was like, "Well, we were raised to be wives. That's how we were raised. We were coming up, or the way they was, because you know a lot of those Middle Eastern families, they do arranged marriages. So like they kind of, I don't want to say trained, but they kind of,
they're doing it the right way.
Yeah,
because that's how it should be, right? You should be raising your kids to be prepared for that.
Yeah, you know, and I don't think that's common in America though. A lot of people are raised to be like independent, especially the women.
It's supposed to be land of the free, but you know, you got to pay for even the air you breathe. So
they raise you like my wife was raised to be a complimentary piece to a man. Most people are in America are raised do this and do this because you can't depend on a man.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that either. I mean, there's some truth to that.
There is some truth to that, but then if you don't explain what you're really trying to say, okay, you don't really, you know, and you want a man and stuff like that, compared to how we was raised here in the hood, is, you know, it's two different things. Because I did grow up, oh, you don't need a man for this, you don't need a man for nothing. You could do it all by yourself. You could be bad. You could da-da-da. I was like, oh snap. So for a minute, I thought I could be bad all by myself too. So you got to realize, like, we grow up looking at these women, and they struggling at the same time. Like, it's crazy as shit. Like, you don't need a man, but you struggle to raise your kids.
I'm gonna say I want
It's the
to
truth.
before I respond to you, I want to respond to Stoic real quick, brother. Let me tell you, that's the most beautiful thing, because what you're explaining is you shift your attention, your awareness, and when you do that, that's the things you begin to see. So that's why I was saying we got to reprogram our subconscious and start telling our subconscious what to look for. And because anytime you see something, you have the positive and negative aspect of it. It exists. You have a positive reinforcement of it, and you have a negative reinforcement of it. But what you focus on is what you think. So if you constantly thinking negative things, that's what you go bring into your experience. That's what you're gonna notice the most. But when you start shifting your awareness by telling yourself, this is what I want, this is what I want, that's what you're gonna start seeing more things. It's probably so many books you walk right past, and now you will pick like, oh shit, I was thinking about this. Think about how many times you ever walked in a bookstore. All the books you don't walk past, you never noticed them because you went in with the intention looking for one thing. But if you go in open-minded, you start seeing everything. You might see something from a spiritual aspect. You might see something from like a self-help. You might see something from a cooking or exercising, different things that can improve your life when you're looking for that. But if you're only focusing on one specific thing, then that's what you go get. But then to respond to Rach's comment too. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say to your comment. It'll come to me in a second. Y'all go ahead. I just wanted to tap on that real quick. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. It was gonna be something profound too.
Okay, it'll come back to you.
Yeah, pull a little tink tink. Blame it on the straw in my brain. It sucked out my thought.
But I think like men also should be raised to know how to do things like cook and wash their clothes and things like that too. Especially in America, they might get married and those are things they may have to do because their wife may not necessarily be doing it, or they should also be helping with the kids and not
It's men.
expect the woman to do everything.
Facts. But as many
No,
men
y'all do
should.
everything. Y'all do. I'm just talking shit.
Because like I mean, I get it if it's like a housewife, but if women are expected to work too, then like men will say, oh, well, I went to work, I'm tired. Well, if the women went to work, can they just say, I'm tired, I don't want to do nothing? I don't know. I
Hey,
feel like they
I
should help
don't
each other out.
like, even when I think of 50-50, I think of not only like finances but everything. Like I said, like my wife don't wash clothes. I wash the clothes. I don't fold them. My wife fold them. If she cook, I wash the dishes. When I used to cook all the time, she used to wash the dishes all the time. It's teamwork. You compliment. I don't want her working hard and be all tired and stuff. And I'm full of energy. That shit look crazy. I don't know. Everybody different, man. Like some of these dudes, they don't want a wife. They want a mama, man. That's what your mama do when you a kid. Do your laundry, cook, clean, do all that shit. You want a mama.
And I've heard like the senior citizen women say they don't want to get married again. Because then they're expected, like the people that age of theirs are expecting that they're gonna do all these things, like take care of them and stuff, like be their nurse and everything. And that's probably true. Like one of the comments for that man was like, he's looking for a hospice nurse to come with her own purse too. Like he wants it all.
Yeah, bro. The world always working with you, bro. The world is always working with you. That's why I tell people, like, stop looking at negative. Everything has a polarity to it, right? So, or duality, if you want to say that. Everything that has every negative thing has a positive aspect, and every positive aspect has a negative aspect. That's just what it comes with. They like if you like people if people hit the lottery tomorrow and become rich, yeah, but oh my god, this is life changing. But guess what? You gonna have a lot of fucking problems coming with that money. You have people coming out the woodwork that you ain't talked to since you was 2, begging, asking you for money. Then you gonna start seeing people in need, and you go start, and the next thing you know, you broke and you back dealing with the same damn problem. Like everything positive has a negative aspect, and everything negative has a positive aspect. That's why it exists. Duality exists within everything. God even said, "I make good and I make evil." People say, "Why did God make evil?" How the fuck you will know what good is if you don't have something to
Compare it to.
compare it to? Yeah, you ain't got nothing to compare it to. So how you gonna know what it is?
Improve your mindset, and you'll improve your life.
Mm-hmm. The way we look at things is a total fucking choice. We can choose to look at things as negative, or we can choose to look at it as positive. You know, what they say, subjective. Everything is subjective. Life itself is subjective. Like shit I experienced, people like, I feel bad for you. I'd be like, wow, shit, that shit, yeah, it was hell to go through, but it made me a better person. So shit, don't feel bad for me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. No, don't do that, please. Don't feel bad for me. My life is fucking awesome, bro. I'm telling you, don't feel bad for me. Oh my God, where you can't see that good. Exactly. So I don't have to acknowledge a lot of things in life. I can just play dumb. I ain't see it. Like,
Oh, word.
I
What
ain't
are we
gotta
gonna
wait
do
till
with
I
words?
get old. I ain't gotta wait till I get old to act ignorant. I can do it now. You know how much shit I get? Like my neighbor was waving at me. I just kept walking. They told my wife like,
Why?
because I ain't feel like talking to him.
You could just wave and keep walking.
No, I'm straight. I'm legally blind. I don't see you. I don't see you. Told you I'm an asshole, man. I don't feel. I hate when I'm walking and I'm focused and people want to stop me and talk to me over some bullshit. I'm straight. If it ain't about money, I'm gonna keep it moving. Mm-mm. And he just like bragging about shit. Oh, you see my spruces? Give a fuck about no damn bushes. Fuck I care about your spruces for? You know
Oh,
what a
that's
fucking spruce
hilarious.
is.
Is
I'm
he
telling
old?
you.
He
Yeah.
must be old, that's why.
And he be getting awards for his yard and shit. So he
Oh.
like bragging and flexing and shit. Like, bro, I don't know what that fucking flower is. I got this imported. Good for you. Shit, I'm
He
not
wants
into
his
that.
flowers. He just wants to be, he needs a cheerleader. He wants to be acknowledged. He wants to say, man, that looks great. Good for you. How'd you do that? That's wonderful.
Well, he got a wife for that shit.
Yeah, well, there you
Well,
go.
you put the ring on the finger. Let her do that shit. I don't care about your spruces. That's a bush, right?
His wife is probably not even doing that.
Mm-mm. Man, his wife be cutting the grass. Man, why you got this old ass lady out here cutting the grass and shit?
Maybe she likes it. Keeps him young.
She can barely push the damn. No, man. I be ready to call 911 when she cutting the grass. Like,
Word said, I can't see him waving, but I can see what they're doing in their yard. I
no,
can see them cutting the lawn. That's funny.
Damn,
I
how many
seen him
spruces
waving.
he
I just
got?
act like I ain't see it.
How many spruces he got? They trees. They grow into trees.
Yeah, he got one, two, like 4 or 5.
Yeah, they grow into trees up to 60 feet tall.
Up to what tall?
He keep them trimmed though. He
Six
keep them
feet?
low.
Up to
Yeah,
60 feet tall.
because he got some in the backyard, and it come up past the privacy fence.
They
I think
grow
the
low.
privacy fence is like 4 feet. No, I think the privacy fence is 6 feet. Nah, because I can look over it, so it got to be like 4 feet. But the bushes come above the fence, so he got some in the backyard, but he put some in the front.
Shit,
But I don't care about that shit. I don't give a fuck
That's
about no
good
trees.
though, because it's good to have neighbors that take care of their yard
Yeah,
versus
that's
like the
good.
ones that are like They have trash.
Yeah, it keep the property value in the neighborhood up. So no, I appreciate he be winning awards and shit. I just don't care. Like I'm not into that shit. Like he came over to one of the barbecues and he just didn't fit in. He just didn't fit in with nobody. And I had some nerdy people over there. I'm like, is your whole thing gardening? Like he ain't even got a garden. It's like I think his yard is like we retire. I don't even know where he never talked about like his job. All he talked about is his fucking yard.
What else he's gonna do?
Not talk to him.
No, I said, what else is he gonna do? He's taking care of his yard. That's like his baby.
Yeah, hey Stoic, if you Tay Eats is into numerology. Yeah, Tay is into numerology. She like on a sabbatical now. But
Hey,
when she
eats
check out
y'all.
her channel, Tay Eats y'all. Tay Eats y'all. But when she come back, definitely check her out. Yeah, but yeah, we into the numerology. Well, the birth chart, because numerology has a lot of different aspects that I didn't even know. You know, but we just into like the birth. Well, I'm into the birth chart. I'm not gonna say we, but that's how I got exposed to numerology. But it's deeper than what I knew it was or thought it was in general. I just thought it was about the birth. No, that shit is about the energy of numbers in general. Like how different numbers combine together. That shit was crazy. That's about another 2-3 years of studying. Tay be making me hungry when I watch her.
Yeah, her food always looks good.
And I'm telling you, bro, like if you go to some of her lives when she be cooking, bro, and it's crazy how what is that called? The banana leaf. How she be making chicken out the banana leaf is dope. Yeah,
Are you sure it's a
she
banana
make
leaf or are you talking about the mushrooms?
no, she used, but I think it's called banana leaf, if I'm not mistaken. She made some well, I think it was fish. She made out the banana leaf. I don't think it was chicken. I think it was fish. Is it banana leaf? It's banana something. It's
Oh,
not the peel. I think it's the leaf, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look it
because
up.
the leaf is kind of hard to eat. It's kind of tough.
She got the she be getting it. It's like in a can or something. I was watching her cook it one day.
Yeah, she uses those oyster mushrooms too.
Yeah, fresh banana leaves for cooking. Yeah, it didn't look like this, but now I'm interested.
I know the Salvadorians use it for making their tamales.
Huh?
Like
I
the
want.
Mexicans, they use corn husks. The Salvadorians and Guatemalans use banana leaf.
I'm gonna see if
Just to
mama
wrap it.
can
They don't
use.
eat it.
And the Puerto Ricans use it to make pasteles.
I'm gonna see if she can make whatchamacallit out of this. Doma. I love Doma.
Doma. I think
I
it'd be too
love
tough. I think the banana
to
leaf would be
do.
too tough.
I gotta go to Tay Page now and find that video where she was cooking with banana leaf. I think I don't know. I can be wrong. Hmm. Speak easy live.
Hmm.
Man, I got a number of tattoos, but it'd be crazy. See, like you can't see none of my tattoos unless I show you. You can't see none of my shit unless I show you. Like when people be having tattoos
Because
on
it's hidden or because you're
it's,
black skin.
because it's like one is on my side, the other one is on my. I got like above my chest, like by my collarbone. I got words right there, and then I got it on my arm, but nothing below my bicep. I ain't got nothing below my bicep. So even if I wear like a polo shirt, unless the shirt ride up my arm, you can't see nothing. Which I don't think I got a polo shirt now that don't.
I saw a girl that had one like right underneath her armpit. So when her arm's down, you can't see it.
I done seen some tattoos in places that I'm like, hell no, I ain't putting no needle right there.
Or you able to react to a video?
What kind of video?
It's from Undisputable.
From
What
who?
is it? What's the topic?
It's a Karen.
It's a Karen.
Yeah.
Y'all want to laugh? Y'all want to hear?
Nasty Karen spits on black women at kindergarten graduation.
Oh no.
Shit, I would have punched them.
That's why I said you won't get copyrighted or strikes. I react to his videos every time. Trust me.
Where's
Put that
Tay
John in
John?
I put the video back there just in case. You gotta watch that, John. I think the chick is from Ukraine. She's a whole immigrant.
Oh man,
That's
them
why I want
Ukrainian.
you to. I want you to
Like,
react.
I ain't gonna stereotype nobody, but some of them Ukrainian people, they be out cold, man. They be
They're very straight faced, a lot of them.
I left the John in the back. I'm in the back chat. I was looking at that John earlier. I was cracking up, and then I was sitting here like,
hold on, this is another. I think somebody stole Tay name. There's another Tay Eats on here.
huh? Oh, she got an old page.
With one subscriber. I don't.
No.
Hey, my peppers. So my YouTube channel is going to be. I don't. This ain't Tay. It's a hey. The about says, "Hey, my peppers." My peppers. So my YouTube channel is going to be about food. So, like, I'll do different challenges and stuff for you guys. This ain't how they talk. No, that's not the. Hey, my peppers.
She should be under the
Be about food, so like I'll do different. I know she got another. She got two pages actually. She got two other pages. This ain't one of them. My slideshow got penguins and shit in here, and nah, this ain't that. My daughter woke up. Tay Eats butt trailer. What the hell? They got another.
What?
This ain't Tay. This is something else. But she gonna kill
There's
me.
some people that copy channels. Like when you said somebody like a wrestler, somebody like I know there's a lot of people that will have fake accounts.
Oh no,
that
was
celebrity
it was a verified,
accounts.
Yeah, it was a verified channel.
Oh, okay.
That's why I got excited. Like, oh, that's really him. And they sent the notification to my email. I'm coming, baby.
What is this?
Give me a
Tay Eats?
second. You see it, Tay Eats butt. Like,
oh my, that's funny. Tay Eats butt trailer. Tay Eats is going live. Well, there's only one Tay Eats.
Only be one.
But look at that trailer. Butt trailer is from 10 years ago, and it says it got 104K views. Wow. And it's only a minute. It's less than 2 minutes long. Oh, but look at this one. This one says Tay Eats is going live. That is her, because it's her picture from a year ago. 115 views. But that doesn't look like her face. Maybe somebody copied her picture. Oh wait, no, it is her. I'm looking at it. It is her. I had to turn it around. I had to turn the phone.
Yeah, this is her channel right here. I think I remember which one it was. She was cooking. Is it this one?
You just got to read it right.
But a lot of them are on her membership. The ones where she cooks. At least that's what I remember her saying. I don't know do you have a membership?
Yeah. I think it might be this one. Oh shit. I gotta update my payment. I got that new card.
But you're not.
Oh, I can't do this right now. Hold on, I can't do it right now.
You could do it, but you got to get it off the screen.
Yeah, I'll do it in a minute. I don't feel like going to get my wallet. I don't know the number to my new card.
He funny.
My wife be like, she'll get a new card and remember the number. Like, I'll be like, man, you old Rain Man ass. Remember this vibe? Let me stop. Is this it? I am.
What's the deal? I'm cooking late. I know ain't nobody gonna hardly be up in here. I love
I
you.
missed it.
Like, aha! BDB, you a good man. You is a good man. You already know what you're supposed to do.
Shout out to BDB. What? I can't. It might be under membership. I gotta update my card. I don't think I'm shit. I probably gotta. I gotta resubscribe to everybody's shit. After they hacked my PayPal, that's how I was paying for everything was through PayPal. But I canceled my PayPal because they didn't. They took $75. They was processing that, and then they took another $92. And I'm like, man, fuck that, because they didn't pay me back for neither one of them.
Where's that F you?
So I canceled that shit.
He's like, I ain't using PayPal.
They got to be under membership. I think if I'm not mistaken, is this one when she was cooking that fish. I think it's called Banana League. It's banana something. I don't know. All right, let's see what Ryder got us wanting to trip out to. Fair use, YouTube.
But it's not space. You're sitting, sir. Did I give you permission?
Hold on. Somebody popped up.
Yes, sir. There's a seat here, please.
Amanda, you popped up again?
You can record all day. There's a seat here. You see? Look, it's frosty. We're all sitting. It's all right. But it's not space.
Amanda, you up here twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kicked myself out on accident.
No.
Oh, what am I doing?
You are right. Okay, but can you move?
Make it bigger.
I can't even.
Can you move?
Okay.
No, I'm not giving you permission to record. So can you move?
There's too much noise and chaos going on. This is a graduation. Oh my goodness. She said, I'ma ill you.
There's more. So currently you have an unhinged Karen who has allegedly committed assault by deciding to.
Bruh, I'd be, if I was her, I'd be mad as hell too if my forehead looked like that. She looked like Schmeagle, like she transferred. She been wearing the ring too long.
Yo, no, he did. Yeah, isn't that the bull from? Oh my God, it's not Harry Potter. It's the other one. There you go.
Lord of the Rings, my precious. That's like week 2 of wearing the ring.
To spit in a person's face. They are at a kindergarten graduation, by the way. Police eventually arrive. She then decides to play victim. Here it is.
Can you move, please?
So you're sitting, I'm sitting, there's
No,
space.
you came to my space.
Sir, we're all sitting.
We are in that
Okay, I know, but she came to...
That is absolutely
Yeah, in public place you can record.
You can record.
But see, why are you?
But because over a seat, ma'am, it's not the point. The point is, I guess you cannot walk away without speaking to her.
Ma'am, so are you saying it's okay if I go to the first row and just sit in between two people like that now?
No, I'm not.
That's not right. That's what she is. Okay, but I will speak to her about that.
I am going to talk to her about that. Now, can you step back from me, please?
Wow. Put it at full mass. Here we go.
Yo, he funny as shit every time he do that.
After the woman, the white female, decided to allegedly spit in the black woman's face, the couple then tried to justify their actions. Quote, because I was sitting here and she came here, a burly man cried. Someone else in the crowd had asked them why. They were all worked up. And in a physical altercation with the lady, or an altercation period, quote, because you came into my space, he complained in broken English with others watching. The white woman suddenly calmed down, pulling her kids as close as if she were the one who had been wronged. The video ends with the officer pulling the couple further to the side to de-escalate the situation. It's not clear if they went to jail for the apparent crimes or alleged crimes that were committed on the video, including terroristic threats and assault, said some who shared the video on social media. Put the picture back up again.
Put the picture back up.
You know, context matters. They are at a kindergarten graduation. Okay? And
I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. I'm gonna be 100%. When you spit on somebody, that's a form of assault. I'm sorry. I would have got like Kendrick. Wow, dog, fuck him up. Hey, I got the right to defend myself once I'm insulted. So, hey, Cole.
The other lady was too calm, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, why did she even do all that? She went overboard. It's disrespectful.
She can get arrested for either one of those things alone.
It's not even that. My thing is, right, when I found out and I was looking into that, they're immigrants. My thing, you here without paperwork and you're sitting here, first of all, disrespecting somebody that's legally here, and then you got the nerve to really top it off by spitting at her, all because she sat there and she was recording at a graduation. That makes sense.
That's what I said the other day.
Huh?
That's why I said the other day, like, their laws in the country where they come from are different than here. I'm like maybe where they come from, it's not legal, it's not allowed to record.
Yeah, but that's where they come from. You in a whole.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, if we have to understand it, they gotta understand it too.
And they come here and they want all the benefits of what is convenient to them here. But what
shit, I know if I step out the country to somewhere else, I'm gonna be respectful. Like my grandparents taught me, my mama taught me, my elders taught me. Shit. They was out of pocket. My thing is, I'm confused. If they were immigrants, how come they didn't get arrested? I remember when I was going down a deep search on this John. I don't know if it's in that same video. Somebody put in the comments like, "Damn, how come they still walking? ICE ain't even come for their asses yet."
Well, he did say that they don't know, right? They don't know if they got arrested in the end. Like the video cuts off.
They didn't. You gotta go deeper into it. I just like how he, does.
They wouldn't have had to get arrested. Their ass would have been going to the emergency room. You stood on me. I promise you that. I remember a woman spit in front of me, like spit by my shoe, and I told her, I said, if that would have hit my foot, I would have kicked you right in your fucking face. Like that shit, man. That's like, bro, if somebody's spit in your mouth and they got some type of fucked up disease, bro, you can catch that shit, man. I'm straight. I'm straight, bro. That shit is assault with a deadly weapon, bro. When you're bodily fluids and shit, nah, bro, I'm straight. That's a fucking weapon. I don't know what you got. You look like you got something. You probably brought something from the Ukraine over here trying to infect. Get the fuck out of here, man. You spit on me. I don't know where your spit been.
Wait, 6'9", 6'9", 6'9". What the heck is that? Who wants to do the 69? I'm confused. Oh wait, or 6'9" God. Which way they trying to put that? What the hell? He said 69, 69.
Yeah, I don't play that. It's like words is fine, but once you start, I'm straight. Once you start spitting and stuff like that, that shit is like the ultimate level of disrespect. I think I don't think I ever, like I said, that lady almost spit on me, but I don't think nobody ever spit on me. But I know I would fucking lose it if somebody did some shit like that. That's why I don't even like people in my space, and I see them start to form their mouth. I'm gonna slap the shit out of them. No, I ain't playing that. We ain't gonna call no police. We gonna call the ambulance. Come pick up your people. Call the ambulance. Come pick up your people. Y'all got quiet on me. Y'all still there?
Yeah, I didn't want to threaten
Oh.
anyone. I don't know what I would have done. I definitely would have demanded if the police was already there, like, hey, here's the video. She threatened to unalive me. That's enough.
Wait, is there a
Proof.
woman trying to play the role of Jesus? Is that even possible? Hold up, wait a minute, I'm confused. What has Indisputable come across? He said Wicked star Cynthia Erivo faces backlash after landed role of Jesus. Wait, a woman landed the role of Jesus? I'm confused now. I thought Jesus was a man. No matter what chapter of the Bible you put him in.
How many? You look throughout history. How many times did men play women roles?
Oh shit.
Hey, we in 2005, equal opportunity, man. You gonna have a white person playing Tupac in the next movie, what?
Oh wait, they playing random woman roles and costumes and shit. We talking about a woman landing the role of
Nah,
Jesus.
Nothing
they
How is
be
should
that
having,
gonna work?
surprise you.
What they gonna
they
change
be
her
having.
voice? They gonna make her voice sound manly now too?
If you're an actor, she probably can. I'm pretty sure she can alter her voice. Man, it be fucking me up when you hear some of these actors speaking in real voice. I'd be like, damn, you from the UK, bro? Or you from here? I'd be like, damn, you speak English like you got our accent good, down pat. He's
So
like
good,
Western.
huh?
That's that one black dude who got a good ass Western. I'm like, bro, how you? Like, damn, boy.
You gotta be real though. Like imagine me and the commander landing the role of Jesus trying to have a voice like yours. Come
Shit,
on.
What
Bart
up,
Simpson is
though?
a woman.
Listen, it's a
Nah, Bart.
woman. Listen, you want to know why they do that? And I already know why. Because it's hard to get
It,
men to play, the voices of little boys because y'all got that deep voice. So I already know why
no,
they do
it,
that. That's understandable.
but that, but that lady who played Bart Simpson, she did a lot of voiceover for adult male characters,
I've never
a
heard
lot
of
of
it.
adult male cartoons.
Yeah, the geeky
And it's
ones,
another
they
lady.
sound nerdy and shit. Yeah, that's possible, but no, ain't no way in hell that you're going to tell me that a woman's going to play a deep voice. I don't think Jesus,
Look,
from the
let
previous
me.
videos, none of them had a
You,
fucking soft voice.
no, you got to think about this. Have you ever heard people beatbox? People sound like fucking instruments and
Yes.
cars and shit like that. People like your
Hmm.
vocal cord. The human body is amazing. Like some people can do that. There's
I
some
know
like
somebody that's
man,
a voice actress.
You know what's
yeah,
crazy?
like them
Only
people,
time,
them
the
people
only time,
train for that shit.
the only time I ever heard of girls have a manly voice, right? And it's the craziest shit. You looked at her fucking throat. She
Yeah.
had an Adam's apple,
Mm.
but she was a
My
woman
my
though. That's the crazy part. She
my.
had a pussy. Like I was in Girl
Oh
Scouts and
gosh.
everything. Like I'm just wondering how the fuck she had a man voice.
No,
Like
my
I'm
cousin.
talking about deep voice.
I I got a cousin that's a stud. If you heard her on the phone, you wouldn't know she a girl. Her voice is more masculine than mine.
Oh shit.
And she changed. She talks. But that's not her normal voice, though. When she do it, that's not her fucking normal voice.
Well, maybe the
Because
steroids.
no, she
You said
didn't.
it's
She didn't do
voice?
no steroids, nothing like that. She a stud. She ain't do none of the sex change or nothing like that. She a female who just dressed like a boy and like girl.
Yeah,
Oh
but there's
shit.
But
some of them take steroids
no,
and
she don't take
they
steroids. I know
their
for a
voice
fact.
changes.
Yo, let me
And
ask y'all
shit,
this.
you gotta think about this too. It's some women who've just been smoking for years to sound like dudes.
Yeah, that's true.
To
Do you guys
be
think
honest, I
that
ain't
like
trying to be funny.
do you guys think like voice actors, like voiceover actors are gonna like lose their jobs to AI?
I think that would suck if they do. Cause it's not the same, man.
Well, the AIs are currently taking over everything. I'm about to go into another part of the rabbit hole on this weekend.
But they're gonna get better. Like right now you might think that, but they're gonna
Oh
get
yeah,
better.
they're going to take over the roles, in cafeterias, chefs. They're trying to get judge AIs, lawyer AIs. That was in the beginning of when I went down that dive. I'm saying I was like, yo, I cannot picture, putting my life in the hands of an AI robot. Like whether it's a judge, a lawyer, or 12 jurors. Like they're missing one thing that we have: emotions. And that's what I mean. I guess that's why they think is good. But at the end of the day, like listen. A machine can't sit here and comprehend what we go through. Not in a million years.
Well, Elon's gonna try.
And that's why they keep saying
Yeah.
Elon is the end of the world. I'm dead. There's a panel talking about that shit right now live. Elon
Yeah,
is
when
the
you
end of the
talking
world.
about when you talking about understanding emotions and stuff, shit, there's some people already like AI. Motherfuckers don't care about no emotions and shit.
Real shit. It's funny how
Oh, I keep forgetting to send that video to Gary. I think this gonna change his whole. This go watch y'all gonna see it, man.
yo, you know that they plan on laying off 1,300 employees from schools. They're starting off in certain cities. I think 2 cities already. Which one is this one? San Antonio. That's in Texas, right? 1,300 employees there too. So is it gonna be 1,300 employees in every city and state or some shit like that? Damn, there's gonna be a lot of layoffs in the education department.
Mm. Let's get fucked
Yeah.
up. Maybe aiming that field.
They're already low staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking at this like, oh shit. I think he's gonna find a way to really dismantle the public schools. But then if he does that, in reality, without the public schools, wouldn't that affect the funding? I mean, it went deep. You got to go deep into this to understand where I'm coming from. That's why I was like, yo, I think that's going to affect a lot of things.
They need to make education like in some other countries.
He's talking about dismantling the DEI along with the Board of Education. So I'm trying to figure this one out. He just wants to keep charters and private schools. Basically, the poor people screwed. No schools for anybody that's in. But the thing is, right? It used to be right the low income people, the middle class, right, and then it was the upper class. Now, in reality, if you look at it, it's middle class and upper class. The poor is what you consider the homeless.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah, if you go back, you understand where I'm coming from. Like at one point in time, right, you
You're
was in
saying
the hood. It was
everybody's
considered.
considered middle class?
Now, yeah, it's been like that since I don't know if it started in the pandemic or when the fuck it started. But now they only got two. It's middle class and upper class.
So the middle class
Man,
are poor?
The poor is considered the homeless. And we're not homeless, we're in houses, so we're considered middle class. We could afford bills and we could afford rent. Some people really can't, but hey, I guess. But we're considered middle class.
the world we live in is evil. I definitely. It's not even the world; it's the people in the world that makes it evil. Anything that comes into existence comes through people. So if it's evil existing here, it's because of us.
Yep.
That's what it is. But even the middle class, bro, I don't even know what people consider middle class. Like growing up, middle class, it was just well-to-do people. They wasn't rich, but they was well-to-do. They was well off. You can afford to go on vacation. You can afford to buy food. That was middle class. Now, I mean, almost everybody living check to check. I don't know how
That's
many
what I'm
people
saying.
got like 75,000 saved in the bank right now. You know what I'm saying?
Just a
Like
few.
shit.
There's a few. There's a few that got some that
I
stacked up.
liquidate a lot of shit. I mean, that's the thing I learned when I was young. You know, paying assets. That's what's important. Y'all better get y'all some real estate, get you a plot of land and hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? That shit was cheap as hell. $5. I mean, 5,000 an acre. Like shit, run that.
Like some of
five
the people
thousand
on
an
the
acre.
the singles being interviewed, where they say, "Well, how much does the person have to make?" And like they'll say 80,000 or 100,000. That's not even a lot. To me, that's like people middle class barely making it. That's the cost of living is so high. 100,000 is not too much to ask. 80, 100.
But you think about it, like to even make that, you gotta have some like people making like 80,000 a year. Like I look at me and my wife combined. I ain't gonna tell you how much we combine, but alone she make close to 80,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but
Yeah, and that's
I look
like
at her,
for the cost of living
but
compared,
but
like how you're saying, middle class.
she got a degree. Like you know what I'm saying? A lot of people they don't have degrees, so they work in entry level jobs, probably making less than $20 an hour. I mean, what they would make like, I mean, you making $20 an hour, you making what close? I don't even think you making 50,000 a year off $20 an hour. I don't even think you making 50,000 a year.
Yeah, it's not a lot for compared to the cost of living.
Yeah,
I don't think it's unreasonable. The people that are asking for 300, 400, 500, okay, that's a little. And then she'll ask, well, like, do you make that much? Like, do you make something comparable? Like, why are you asking for that much? What do you have to offer?
but see, that's what I was saying. Like a lot of like people don't like listening to Kendra show. Like a lot of people be having some unreasonable expectations, and because they they past relationships, now they like, well, I need somebody with money, but you don't know what it takes
Hmm.
to be with somebody of that status. Like I ain't trying to be funny. It's classes. That's just what it is. It's classes of people. Like if you are used to if you used to dealing with people who make under 100,000, right? You don't know what it takes to be with somebody to make over that. You know, it's different
Yeah.
circumstances, right? Like me personally, like when my income up, right? It's like now I ain't about to deal with no motherfucker who don't. Nah, I ain't even about to get into it, but it's
Well, like
like
the one
certain type of
girl,
people.
she wanted somebody that makes a lot of money, but she also wanted to be like, she wants to eat the chicken wings and lick her fingers, and she's talking about like,
Oh yeah, I wanted to show that one. That joke was hilarious, man. I was
she was
crying.
funny. I loved
I was.
her.
Mm,
She was a little
you know,
wacky, yes, she was.
I licked your fingertips too.
She was funny. I liked her.
I just want to eat
But
my
I
finger. I
don't see
want
her
to try to
being with someone.
Amsterdam.
Do you see her be like? Like she's the type of person that you can't take her nowhere.
But then, what if you get like a programmer that's a nerd? You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll probably deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Mm. Or if she get with it like a beta male, that'd be perfect for it. And he just so happened to make money. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, she was hilarious. She's like, my titties, or she didn't have a bra or something. She was like, my titties sag. She was being real. That's
Mm.
like real
Yeah.
honest. Real honest. No filter.
Yeah, she had a good. I kind of like her personality. She was fun.
Yeah, she was hilarious.
Like somebody to have fun with her. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think of like, I got a friend who um he do computer drafting, and he like a nerd, right? And his problem is he got the money, He just don't got the personality.
Yeah.
Like, and I
Somebody
don't
else
think
has
his
to have it for
personality is
him.
bad. Yeah, it's like women, but he a good dude. He's loyal, respectful. It's just he nerdy. You know, he just into nerdy shit. He like guns though. You know, so he can protect you. He ain't gonna fight for you, but he can handle it. You know what I mean? But it's just, he's not like that alpha male. Like,
Outgoing.
yeah, he not that. But if he get a good, like he had, like all the girls he get, he usually end up cheating on them. You know, say, oh, you soft, you this, you that, you too. I mean, it's like, but then they want to come back later after they done got pregnant. Like, man, fuck out here. I told him his one ex, I was like, bro, you better not take her back. Like, you better, nah, I'm straight. Like, you better not take her back. She done went and had a baby, and now the dude dogged her. She cheated on you with this
Yeah.
guy, had a
Oh
baby.
no.
Now he
No
left
cheaters.
her, and now she want to come back, thinking you
No
about to play
cheaters.
stepdaddy.
What I liked about that
Like
girl
that.
is she was baking a cake for her son's school.
Mm, I'm not gonna lie. Like if I was dating, I couldn't. Like my wife, she got a sailor mouth. She only start cussing after we had kids, though. That's the funny thing. But like even then, she don't do that in public. Like when we at home, she'll be cussing up a storm. But when we go out, she don't talk like that. Like her
Oh, my husband
whole
doesn't like that. He
yeah,
don't like all the
I can't
cussing.
do that. No, because to me it's just so like out in public, like when we out and about, because when I was doing like real estate and insurance, I did a lot of events, so she'd come out with me. I can't take you out, you talking to people like that. At home, we relax in the confidence of our own home. Shit, do what you want. But when we out in public, what they say, that's like a lady, man.
You want me to go find the video?
Oh, that girl. Oh, give me 1 second. It's in my
You
history.
have
I just
it?
watched it yesterday. I just watched it
Oh,
yesterday.
you watched it yesterday?
Or that might have been today.
She's funny.
I watched a couple of them. Did you see the one with the dude from Florida? And
From Florida?
he was
I
rapping
don't know. I
about
watched a lot of them.
fat women, and he had his own little dance. It
No.
was like a cripple walk or something. I'm like, oh my
No,
god!
no, no. I didn't see that.
Like all the ones they've been popping up on my feed, but they like a year old, a year or two old.
Yeah. I don't know that girl when's hers from. I don't remember how far back. I remember her face though. I remember who she is.
Hmm.
And her chicken wing comment. I like chicken wings, all kinds of chicken wings. This kind. She named a bunch of chicken wing flavors.
He said, was hard to kill me. She was like, yeah. I want to find me to Amsterdam. I don't even smoke weed, but I eat some weed chicken wings. Like what?
And she felt like she felt like he could take her to mom's. I don't know. Maybe she knows how to act a little better in front of moms. I don't know.
Y'all
And
talking
then
about
they asked if she was drinking,
And then she took a sip.
and then
Like
she
she
was
was out.
drinking.
Yeah, she was like, what she said, I only had like two at a time. I was like, oh my god. It was funny as hell. She's like, I only had two drinks at a time. Well, how many times you had two?
She reminds me of somebody in my family. It's like that. I don't know how she became that.
Oh, this one might be good. This one I say this with love. She might be one of the most delusional. I want to hear this. Let me hear a little bit of this one and then I'll put it up.
I'm originally from Chicago, but I stay in Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida.
Why I hear that accent? So you've been in Florida for how long?
Like 15 years.
15
Since 2008. So it's about 14, 15 years.
Okay. Giovanna?
Jovan, like the cologne Jovan Musk.
Javon. Okay.
They make fun of Kendra's hats because they say
I am 39
she must have bought a pack in every
39. Do
like
you have
with
any
every
children?
color in the pack.
Yes, I have 2.
How old are your kids?
16 and 4.
Okay, same man? Probably
2.
2 men. Have you ever been married?
No.
Why are you not with the 4-year-old dad?
It is a crazy story, Kendra, and you might.
Let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel, or how do y'all look at women who have, like, I don't think, like, when women say they have, like, 2 baby fathers, but what about when you get to, like, 3? Do
When it
you
gets to
think that's
3 or
the,
more, it's kind of questionable.
yeah, that's what I be thinking, like, as a man, like, it's hard, especially, like, it's just more people you gotta deal with, because
2
as a
is
man,
it's acceptable too.
yeah, I don't think, because, and then I think too, like, because a lot of times when people have like 2 baby dads, 9 times out of 10 they had a kid when they was young, immature. Okay, we understand that. And then after that, okay, you figure some stuff out. Then, you meet somebody in your 20s, and by 30 they gone. That's understandable. But at that point, you should be more selective. I think. I think you should put more
Or at least
into.
don't have kids.
Yeah, yeah. That city flowing ain't that nice.
She said don't have kids. You might as well tell them to put a chastity belt on, which is not possible.
No, but they can have birth control.
Yeah.
Birth
I know a
control,
girl who got 8 kids by 6 different dudes.
but birth control doesn't always work. You gotta realize that.
Man, I have an older brother that has a lot of kids, a lot of baby moms.
Those standards.
And then
But
what's crazy is,
as a dude, I couldn't do that.
you know that, you know that I learned that a lot
No,
of
fuck
people are
that.
allergic to condoms. I didn't know that it was possible until I met a few. Then I looked up the statistics on that shit, and it's not low. There's a lot of people. I'm sitting here, I was like, damn, that's crazy. So basically, those that are allergic to condoms got to sit here and choose wisely who they, do the do with.
They got alternate. You better use some lambskin. They
I
got
don't know.
lambskin.
I shouldn't even say he's my stepbrother, but yeah, I feel like he's the type of person that he can't ever be alone. He always has to be with someone. You know.
Because I don't blame him. He don't want to be lonely.
I don't want him to hear this and say I'm talking shit.
She's like, let me defend him real quick.
Shit, my dad got 6 kids by 4 different women. I'm like, I'm straight. Like, that's a headache, man. You gotta deal with all them women. Fuck that, bro. Once I'm done, I'm done. I promised myself before I start having kids, I'm only having kids by one person. And if we don't work out, that's it. I'm straight. I ain't having no
multiple women. I'm not doing it.
But he switched mics.
I got my 2 babies. I'm good.
He's like, I got multiple babies by one woman. Screw all that.
That's it.
Might not believe me, but I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna be real quick about it. So I was in a relationship with a young man, where I was holding him down in prison. Yes, holding him down. I had met him off of POF. I don't know if you heard of that. Plenty of Fish.
Wait, did you meet him while he was in prison?
Oh,
No, I met him within 24 hours, and then he went to prison. Yeah, I know.
Why?
It's crazy. And
why are you gonna hold down a person you just barely met? 24 hours.
This is bad decision making. Very fucking bad. And a lot of that, look, I'm not trying to be funny. I ain't gonna talk about old girl, but people be desperate, man. People do. You can tell, and men prey on the desperation of women too. They can tell a desperate woman, low self-esteem, and I mean, you can do whatever you want. Make her feel good for a little bit, and then you can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Tell her that she's pretty. Tell her that she the only. It's easy. You ain't got to show nothing. You just got to say stuff.
When he went to
I
prison,
think it's easy for her too.
Yeah, now is somebody into her.
She don't have to do much for her.
But she found her date in a damn aquarium or the lake. She said goldfish.com or
No, plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
plenty of
Man,
fish. Either
look,
way,
man,
like what the hell?
man, this girl tried to set me up on that site. She literally tried. I literally
What
like.
website?
I was about to. It was a dating site, but it's like a hookup site. It's not even like it's called a dating site, but people be going on there just to hook up. But anyway, I was talking to this chick probably about 2 days, and she was like, "Come," she's sending little pictures or whatever. She was like, "Come through," and I'm like, "All right." And I'm thinking she like around the corner from me, right? Because like where she told me she lived, it was a street. So I'm thinking she lived on the street. But when she sent me the direction, I'm like, man, this shit is an hour away. I'm like, hell no, I ain't driving over there. She was like, you can stay tonight. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't about to drive no hour away to see you. And she was like, why not? I was like, because I just fucking met you. What that shit look like? And then I heard the dude in the background, like, just get him over here. And I'm like, what the fuck you
Oh
mean? Like,
no.
hell no. I'm
Oh
like, then she hung
no.
up the phone. I'm like, nah, they was trying to set me up.
Oh, that's wrong.
I'm like, man, y'all better be careful. Because if it wasn't an hour away, I would have went there. So I'm thinking, like, when I heard that, I'm like, oh shit.
An hour's not even that far. Like, there's men that are willing to drive an hour
Not me.
or
I'm
more.
straight. I don't even fucking know you. You send me little pictures. Okay, that look nice, but I can get something closer. You got me bent.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I can go around the corner and smash that.
He told me that he didn't want to be in a relationship after 24 months we was together.
But boy,
So-
you said you met him the day before he went to prison.
Yes, so he
So
had
I
a
was
warrant
y'all
out for him. So
Okay,
I
so
know,
so you met him on Monday. He went to jail on Tuesday. And y'all thought you was in a relationship for 24 months?
No. So I hold him down. Like it's crazy how it sounds, but I was like, well, I want to give him a chance. I wanted to give him a chance to see how it was. But he's not my son's father. He's not at all. So when I was in college, I was in my last semester of college. I graduated with my bachelor's degree.
Deflection.
And he was
Deflection.
a good friend of mine. We was talking for about 2 years, and he poked holes in a condom, being nasty and D-ish, and I wound up getting pregnant with my son. And he never been around his child. My 4-year-old never seen his dad. He don't want no parts of his son's life. And it's sad because, he knew what we was doing, and he didn't want to step up and be a man. So
but what does this guy do with the prison guy?
He was getting out in May in 2018, and he told me that he didn't want to be in a relationship no more. He wasn't happy. I thought
Girl, he wasn't in a relationship with you when he was in jail.
Ma'am, you were his sponsor.
I'm confused on why you brought that relationship up if he's not your 4-year-old child's father.
Because that's how it all started with me getting pregnant with my 4-year-old. Because the young man that I was in college with, I knew him for like.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? She asked you about your father and kids. You telling some crazy ass story. This is what I'm talking. This is why she be getting frustrated and start talking shit to people. Why are you offering information she ain't even fucking asking? Like, that shit don't make sense.
They talk in circles sometimes.
Because they
a
be
lot of
trying
it
to
is
justify
deflection.
they be trying to justify their stupid ass decisions. Like, no, you just stupid. Look, we all was stupid. I just told y'all when I was fucking stupid. Girl almost locked me up, and I didn't even ask her to do a damn pregnancy test, and we using condoms the whole time. So no, we all stupid at times. She just trying to justify her stupidity. No, you made a stupid choice. Eat it, learn from it, and move forward. That's the problem. They be trying to. This is why people keep making the same mistakes, because instead of saying, "Okay, yeah, I was stupid, I was naive, I was ignorant, I'm gonna learn from it," instead of doing that, they try to say, "Oh, this person did this person did that." Like, you fucking delusional. Like, how you in a relationship with somebody and they're in prison? You don't even know this person. You met them one day, the next day they go to jail, and then I want to see how. Like, man, hell no. Like, you go to jail the next day, I'm straight. I'm good. That's a sign. That's God trying to tell you to move on.
We was in there. We was like buddy partners, as far as study partners and stuff like that.
They're saying
But
if it's your shirt, they can see. I mean, okay.
Oh, I'm
It's just the
sorry.
way it is. Okay.
It's the way it is. It's sorry. It's cut.
So,
It's
okay,
cut,
I want to
girl.
make sure I
Sorry.
understand the story. So, are you saying that
Favorite Kendra
you
be
were
showing her
dating
boobs
guy
all the
in
time.
jail, and when he got when he got out, y'all broke up, which is crazy, and then you started. Then you got with the guy from college.
Somewhat, yeah.
But the guy in jail that you were dating, so what, you were going to see him while he was in jail, I'm assuming?
Yes, I was holding him down, yes.
But you never, y'all never had a date because...
I know we didn't, but I felt like, I was going to hold him down.
Girl, you met him 24 hours before he went to jail. Why did you have to hold him down?
I know, because...
Yo, Riaz, what up, though, little bro?
So quickly, Kendra. It really happened so quickly.
What up, young
and
Riaz?
it's so crazy because that happened 4 years ago, but...
4 years ago when he got out of jail?
4 years, when he was within that time period, like 3-4 years.
I'm confused.
I can't stand women that talk like this. I cannot stand them. It's embarrassing. I don't claim you, ma'am. I do not claim none of these women.
I'm fucking confused. Why is she even talking about the dude in jail? Like, she asked about the baby father.
You should see the one I saw the other day. It's kind of like this, talking in circles. Yeah, that's okay. Keep talking, ma'am. Ain't no one gonna hit you up.
Right.
You want to say?
I'm just confused on how the guy in jail relates to your 4-year-old child's father. How do those stories like? Why did you tell me about that if he's not the 4-year-old child's father?
Because I would never met my son's father if he was what he did. Because I felt like
what the fuck? Didn't she just say she went to college with this person and was studying? How would you met your son's like, bro? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what happens when you try to make sense of fucking nonsense. When you instead of saying, look, with my son's father, now you trying to add all this shit for sympathy or nah, bro. You fucked up. You showing a pattern of
as a woman,
idiotic thinking.
If I'm holding you down, I'm protecting you. Why would you tell me after 2 years that you didn't want to be?
She said, "How did this, bro? You still
if
talking
she
about
says holding him down one more time?"
Man,
because I hold him down. So she thinks because she sponsored someone for however long that they owe her something when they get out. But women, learn this. They don't they don't care about you. They owe you nothing. They're using you. That's it.
Do she got the Naruto do-rag on or something? What is that on her forehead?
Did you say Naruto?
Yeah, ain't that the little Naruto
No,
headband?
it's a little button on the. It's a button on the front. It's a little
on her do-rag. They got buttons on do-rags. She got a pocket on her do-rag. It look like it's a pocket. You shut up.
She looking real crazy no more.
Even though I know what you're saying, Kendra, that we was not together and he was in a,
he told you not in 2 years. He told you when he got out of jail.
When he was finna get out of jail, that he didn't want to be in a relationship.
Girl, are you really? Come on. How old are you?
I know.
39.
I'm 39.
You're really asking.
Bro, she looks like older.
Girl, listen. I'm gonna give you harsh.
Oh, like Big Mama.
First of all, you met him before he went to jail. Now, listen, I'm not a ride or die chick. I'm gonna tell you your ass that right now. If you go to jail, you do the crime. That is God's way of breaking us up, and that's if I knew you. Unless I might have a friendship and I might put some money in your commissary. Who knows? But I'm moving on with my life. But you met this person who you had no connection with a day before you went to jail, right? So this is not a person you knew for a long time, a family member or whomever. So you decided to hold him down while he was in jail, which I'm just gonna be honest, he was using you for whatever. And I'm not sure you might have not only been the only person he needed. I mean, was using, because when you're in jail, you got nothing but time. So he probably had, I don't know, I can't say for sure, but my guess is he had several women maybe keeping him afloat while he's doing that time. Who knows, right? That I don't know if I know that for sure. But I'm not shocked that when he got out of jail that he told you he didn't want a relationship, because he was using you the whole time. I'm just mad that you didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was blinded. By the fact that
what kind of glasses do you have?
Oh, you like us?
You're gonna need a stronger prescription.
You're right.
Let's move forward. That's your past. So I'm assuming you don't talk to him no more, right?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So I get it. So you're saying had he stayed true to his word, you would never have your 4-year-old child. That's why he told me this story.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is Jovan, Florida. What do you do for a living, honey?
I work for daycare. I'm a radiology scheduling. I work in the scheduling department, so I schedule imaging like mammograms, PET scans, CTs, and things like that.
Okay, so you work for daycare, you said?
No, I work for daycare, radiology.
Radiology.
Don't say where you work. Oh my gosh.
My birthday is June the 10th, and I'm a Gemini.
You're a Gemini. All right, so this is Jovan, Florida, 2 kids, 16 and 4, 39, works for radiology. Is it
Radiology.
I'm telling you, she's slow. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh shit, radiology. Come on now, Kendra.
She does a lot of that, and I'm just like, ma'am. Listen, I don't have a problem with people saying things because we all do it. But the fact that sometimes she makes it seem like she thinks she's all that and she thinks she's higher class and all that—that's what gets me.
Radiology. She said something. I was watching another video. I don't know what the fuck she said. But
She didn't know what IRS was.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like the one girl said she works for Department of Internal Revenue or whatever services, and she didn't know what that was. And everybody was like, IRS. Like, come on, Kendra. Go to college, Kendra.
I should put a chat up.
We'll start.
No, I don't do that no more. Out of there. Done. But what I'm looking for somebody that's open, honest, and committed.
Committed. Okay. What's some deal breakers for you?
Aren't we all?
A liar. Okay.
A person that cannot hold a conversation. I have been dealing with that a lot. Like, I'm calling for, but then the conversation.
Where Gary at? She's starting to sound good for Gary.
But then when
Mm-hmm. Is that she get bad? It might be good.
Okay. Does it have to be in Florida, Petersburg?
St. Petersburg? I would say yes.
Never mind,
Florida,
Gary.
yes,
Sorry.
I would say because
not from Florida.
Being out in Atlanta or
stop it.
Not even the state of Florida is hard. But I want to say something, Kendra.
No, you talk. Don't
I
say
do
nothing.
Have a chemistry that I thought that probably I can see myself. He actually was on your live. His name Reggie.
I don't know. I can remember. Was he on the live tonight?
No, it was a long time ago.
Reggie, tell me about him. Did you reach out to him?
I did reach out to him, and we're cool. But we don't have the same connection, but we're cool. We're good friends.
So why are you bringing him up?
Yeah, why are you talking about him?
I wanted to say
Are you holding him down too?
I tried to see if it could go.
Oh my, bruh.
She wants to see if it could go somewhere. And what are we supposed to do?
Everybody go contact Reggie and tell him Giovanna.
She talks to him, but like what? What are we supposed to do? What is Kendra supposed to do?
When she said I had a chemistry, I thought she was about to start talking about she had like a chemistry set or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck is a chemistry? I got a chemistry.
A degree.
Yeah, something like, bruh. But why, this is what I'm saying, man. People, they get so fucking excited when they and they just talk too much. You'll be drilling shit out of me. I'd be like, I don't know. You'd be having to know.
I don't know. That's why I said when Ozzy's talking about interviewing people, even though they have the questions, once you're talking, sometimes people divulge too much on accident.
Too fucking much.
And then they're like, can you take that video down because they said too much?
Like people they be like pulling my teeth off, bro. I'd be like, man. Like I remember Nexie tried to interview me. And in the midst of her interviewing me, she was texting me like, you got to be more active. You got to talk more. I'm like, man, I ain't talking about you guys some crazy ass shit. I ain't trying to look. I'm from the hood,
Did you
bro.
know the
I don't.
questions beforehand?
Nah.
No.
She was asking. I'm like, look, for the longest time, like the first year I was on here, people were like, let me interview. I'm like, nah, we gotta have a discussion. Interviews are like fucking interrogations to me.
Yeah,
So
no,
no, I
thank
don't.
you.
No, I'm straight. So, but then I opened up, like, okay, like I think who was it? I think Ms. V did my first interview, but she told me like what questions she was gonna ask me. Like we had an understanding. Like she wouldn't go indulge, but I shared information about what everything that I shared on my channel about me losing my sight and stuff like that. I share information like that and shit that's technically public record. So
I respect people that do share things. Like, it's commendable. I respect them because they're like stronger than I am. Because there's a lot of things I'm not willing to share, especially on here. But there's a lot of people that do share, and then the viewers get to learn, or like from other people's experiences. But yeah, I ain't doing it. Not me.
That's why I only shared. I think this is only healthy to share things that you healed from. That's just my perspective. Right? If you ain't healed from it, because once it's out there, it's out there. People can weaponize it against you. So if it's a source point, don't share that shit. That's like giving somebody the instrument of your destruction. Don't share shit like that.
Okay. But you told me you have good chemistry with him. So I was assuming that you guys were talking. You're not talking no more.
No.
But whose decision was it?
It was, I would say it was both of our decisions. I would say it was both of our decisions.
Look,
I mean,
this is what I'm saying. You look at her body language. She was so excited to tell Kendra some shit that she ain't even asked for, and now you talk about nah. He made you
broke it
feel
off
good about it.
because she's obviously talking about it to see if there's a chance something can happen with Reggie. So no, that's weird.
It's kind of fucked up because she kind of put them on the spot. Like, I'm thinking they haven't met or talked yet. Like, what'd you talk about? I have a chemistry on here. You're all excited, and then you say, yeah, but it didn't work out.
It hasn't went anywhere for a reason, and there's nothing Kendra can do about that.
There's people like this in the world, man. This shit crazy.
He is a cool person. But I think that the fame, being on here, seeing other people, talking and stuff like that, options.
So did y'all just have a friendship, or were y'all dating? Did y'all meet in person?
No, we never met in person. He's in Georgia, but we was trying to. I had told him I don't have no problem driving. I don't have no problem meeting up, linking up. We can meet halfway.
You didn't.
You're doing too much for men.
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah.
Okay,
you're doing too. First of all,
yes, you are.
And this should be a rule: all women don't ever talk about no man who ain't talking about you. Let's start there, okay? So I don't know. You're telling me he got famous from the show. To be honest, I don't remember half of the people that come on the show sometimes. I mean, there's some people that are unforgettable that I will never forget. Reggie isn't enough. I would need more details to remember who he is.
Don't give more details, ma'am.
It seems like you reached out to him. You guys probably communicated, but it was never, from what you're telling me, what I'm gathering, it wasn't really anything. Like, you never met him in person.
No, so, we just
her little heart broke.
Google each other, live and things like that, but it wasn't
right. But I mean, you told me in this one moment that you offered to drive. Girl, hell no. Now,
I mean, we're meeting halfway up. I mean,
was he gonna drive the other half?
Yeah.
But what happened then?
But he didn't.
Never happened. That's why I said,
So maybe he was just talking. You were willing to do it, but obviously he wasn't willing to do it.
Yeah.
These are grown ass people. That is embarrassing.
It happens to all of us. I only know because I've been through it. But and I have overextended myself in past dynamics, and I just say it never works.
Like when you see older people, like when you young, man, you do ignorant shit. Ignorant is bliss until you got to pay for it. So when you young, we do dumb stuff, but you supposed to learn from those mistakes and stop doing this. Like female, look, I was saying this on OSHA channel earlier, man. I don't like when females pursue men. That's ass backwards. That's why that shit don't work out. That's not how it's supposed to work. You know, when you pursue a man, if it worked for you, he probably a beta. I'm being honest. I mean, there's somebody that yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying yesterday. Like the men who want women to find them and approach them, and okay, yeah, they can do that, but I just feel like I don't know. I feel some sort of way about that.
That shit ass backwards, man. Because like think of like men, we like to hunt. You know what I'm saying? We hunter gatherers. We like, and the man is supposed to find a wife. There's a reason they say that because men usually date down, women usually date up, and when you do that, like when a woman date down and the man can't elevate himself, usually the woman is the more masculine in the relationship. And that shit is only gonna last for so long. Like I don't like men, like even when men challenge men, that's when we get the scrapping. When women challenge men, that's why you see so much abuse. And I'm not saying it's the women's fault because they don't have to challenge them physically, but when a woman challenges a man, he feels like his masculinity or his manhood is being challenged. And what's innate, what's normal, look in the animal kingdom. When a manhood man is challenged, is a confrontation. Is a confrontation. But if a woman has that energy, I mean, it usually don't work out. And then women just doing too much for men. Like I said, it's more a man is supposed to provide for a woman. When a woman is doing the majority of the provision, she becomes more like a mother than a fucking partner.
Yeah, don't go buying all kinds of stuff for men that you're dating. Don't overdo it.
Yeah, man.
You know, a proper back and forth is okay, but don't do too much on either side, I feel like.
Man, look, I'm married, man. My wife, don't buy me. Look, if it ain't something I need, I'm straight. Like, I don't like
but
my
that's
wife
different
spending
if you're
money.
married.
I mean, I'm just talking about for me personally. Like, it's like but it is different. It's different when you married because it's your partner, it's your significant other. But even then, it's like, she be like, what you want for Valentine's Day? Like, man, you buy me something for Valentine's Day, we scrapping. How about that? You want to know what I want for Valentine's Day? Yeah, just bust. I'm gonna be quiet. Just do that, and I'm happy.
So my
That's what I
husband's like a
want.
gift type of person. He likes to buy a lot of like gifts, and I'm not too much of a gift person. But I think that's like when people are like that, that's like their love language. So they like
That's their
receiving
love
gifts
language.
too.
That's a providing thing. He likes to buy. You know, that makes him feel good when he buy you stuff.
Yeah, today a package came and I didn't ask for it, but he got it for me, and I'm like, okay. Good thing it was a good thing I liked it and it fit, because he was like ripping off the tags already, like presenting it to me. But I mean, that's okay when you're married to buy however much you want for your husband. But like when you're dating and the woman's doing too much,
and that's the problem. Women are hunters in the modern age. That's the problem. That's the problem. That whole equality shit. Women want to do what men do, and men want to do what women do. Shit confusing.
You know what I'm saying? So I do sometimes think women have standards way too high, but sometimes standards are way too low. And if you ever find yourself overextending yourself, that is never good. You do not want to overextend yourself for anybody. That goes for men and women, to be honest. I don't think it's going to end in a way you desire. So, and you want some effort. It is true. If a guy wants you, you're not going to be confused. Like that's the simplest thing. If you're wondering if a guy likes you, he don't. Because if a guy likes you, you're going to know. And that is the simplest statement I could ever say. You know, and when men like a woman, you're gonna know he likes you. You know, you're gonna know. You know, if he doesn't, and if you're unsure, 9 times out of 10, he probably doesn't like you as much if you're unsure of it. But
it's the man that got to figure out if the women like him. Men go show that shit. We go show we interested. We go jump over hoops and hurdles and all that shit.
But then you hear like males, I guess how you say like they don't want to be calling or messaging. They don't want to be doing the chase. Like that's weird to me. It's like unnatural.
Because man, look, they not interested. That's why. Right, like that's.
They want to be hunted. I mean, like Stoic says, right? The women have become huntresses, right? But there's a lot of men out there that want to be hunted. They ain't for me because I'm not hunting.
That shit weird, man. I'm telling you. Like if a woman came up to me like, "Hey, I like you," you know, back in the day, this was okay. Back in the day, the woman didn't come up to you. Her friend came up to you. "Hey, my girl like you." You be like, oh, "Okay, shit, cool." Then you go over and talk to him. Right? That's cool.
Yeah, that's
but
a wingman.
The woman come up to you now like, "What's up, man? You look good." Like, man, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, man, you better get don't come up on me like that, bro. Don't come and trying to like you. That's taking my masculinity away. I'm sorry. Like, hell no. Nah. Like, you can come up in small chat, but if you come up hitting on me, like I had girls do that. You be at a club, they're like, "Oh man, you look good." I'm like, look good? I'm supposed to look scary. What the fuck you talking about? I'm looking good. People weird. I just start going off. Like, man, no, I'm straight. You too aggressive.
Fuck men don't want to be cute.
I told the girl, I said, go back over to the bar, and when you get there, look over my way and just smile, and I might come over and talk to you. But don't do this shit. Don't walk up to me. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That shit disrespectful. I don't know what kind of dudes you dealing with.
So you think the dudes that are like that are lacking a little bit of masculinity? You think?
Hell yeah, them the motherfuckers who call AAA and can't change their tire.
Yeah.
No, man, you don't want to. Like, it's okay for a woman to show interest. I don't. That no problem in that. Especially with today's age, because you say hi to some women and they think you trying to. I got a man. I just said hi. Shit, you was looking at me, so I said hi. So you really don't know. But when you come and approach like hitting on me, no, that shit weird. That shit weird right there. It's like you too dominant for me. Like, man,
I wonder, like, because you're older. I wonder, like, how like the younger men, if it's like, I wonder what the percentage is. Because like what we see online is online. We don't know if that's like reality. These guys saying that they want to be approached.
Like, the fuck, that shit don't even make sense. Like, that's why I said the men want to be like the women want to be. Why do we approach women? Because women like to be desired. Women like to feel like they the it thing. Right? Men, we supposed to feel like we need it. That's what we like. We like to feel like we need it. Like, so a woman approaching me, like, okay, nah, man, that shit just backwards. Bro. That shit just backwards. And like, if you that, how often do you go approaching males? That shit weird.
Stoic is saying a lot. I like all your comments, Stoic. Stoic saying a lot.
Yeah. Women are telling men to behave masculine. Yeah.
It's a little lesson right there, but let's keep going because I think you have a sweet spirit, a sweet soul, and I don't want you to be out here getting played no more by these men.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Kendra.
So you brought up Reggie, and lesson to all women: don't name drop no man who ain't name dropping you, especially on social media, child, because then you brand it, and then you don't know what he's thinking. And do not name drop nobody that ain't name dropping you. But let's keep going. So
yes, ma'am.
All right, we gotta do the Kendra Cam, honey.
All right, let me go into my bathroom because I know that's the best place. Hold on, Miss Kendra. You're in my bathroom.
What's her name? Jovan.
All right, Kendra, I'm gonna put you right here.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
She wearing a YMCA shirt.
All right, we see you, boo.
Okay.
Did I ask you, does the guy have to look a certain way for you?
I would say I would like him to be tall because I'm 5'4".
Dark and
so I would
handsome.
like him to be at least 6'2". That's 6'2".
You're 5'4". He has to be 6'2".
I would say 6'2", not too tall.
6'2" is tall.
It's tall as hell.
I know. I mean, like that's good height. I like to, I like a hug on the I like to cuddle. So it, you got to be a little buff.
She said 5'4".
He can't be 5'8", 5'10".
I have had that. I have had 5'4". I have had 5'5". Yes, I have had men. Yes, men.
Let's be real. She's not picky. She'll take anything. She's desperate.
Yeah.
Like,
I have
you chilling with a dude you just met.
Was Reggie 6'2"?
Yes.
Was the guy in jail 6'2"?
He was
She don't know because she never met him.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And both of them played you to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Listen, it's your life, your desire. You have the right to request. But 6 feet and up men are very in high demand, and they pretty much act like the two men that you dated. So just take that in consideration.
Yes,
not saying short men don't act a fool either, but tall men really act a fool because they're the most sought out men. But let's keep going. Does the guy got to make a certain amount of money?
I would say no, as long as we can meet each other equally. All right.
That's
so
what was your last relationship? Was it your 4-year-old child's father?
No, it wasn't. It was my
the guy that was in jail?
No, ma'am. It was my fiance. We was together like 5 years. It's hard to talk about it because I still
hold on, man.
Deal with it a certain way because that was my best.
Didn't she say she had a 4-year-old?
I thought so. I don't know.
Then she just said her fiance for 5. Hold on, maybe I heard that wrong. I swear I thought she said 5 years.
It's not even worth understanding.
When I couldn't make Christmas for my youngest one, because at the time I only had one, he made sure Christmas was for us. You see what I'm saying? We used to watch football together. We used to do everything together, go out to dinner. He used to know he was a person that knew how to treat a queen. He knew how to treat his queen. And
did she say the oldest one?
So why did I get married?
He cheated.
How'd you find out?
I found out through Instagram, Facebook.
Okay. So you still remember him as a perfect guy?
Yeah, before all that happened, yes, ma'am.
You said 5 years ago. So I thought you were dating the guy that was in jail 5 years ago.
No. We was together for 5 years. It's been over 7 years.
Okay.
So that's your last relationship.
That's my last relationship. Yes, ma'am.
So you don't really consider the guy in jail your relationship then?
Not really. At first I did, Miss Kendra, but then I really looked at it and I said that
after
I was being played. But I didn't want to believe that because
Do you have friends?
Huh?
You don't have friends?
No.
You gotta get you some girlfriends because your girlfriends would have told you that the guy in jail ain't your man that you met 24 hours before you went to jail.
When I came down here, Kendra,
or get you a gay best friend. Every girl need a gay best friend because he's gonna just tell you what it is and not sugarcoat it. And he's gonna tell you what it is. It's probably gonna hurt your feelings, but you're gonna need to know. So every girl find a gay best friend or a real girlfriend who love you enough to tell you the truth about
I have
life.
my best friend in Chicago, but I mean it's really hard when she's not here. But I mean, we talk every now and then.
I could have texted you that, girl. Now I don't got to be in your face. I could have texted you that message.
But let's keep going. For 15 years.
You don't got to answer this question. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
The last time I was intimate with someone was 2.5 weeks ago.
Okay, is that guy an option?
2.5 weeks
Possibility.
ago.
Okay, that's good. We got an option, a potential.
Like this, look, man. This is what I be telling people. People are sexually immature. Like you that old, bro, and you fucking around with you just having sex.
I don't believe her though. I don't believe her.
You don't believe her?
No. She said 2.5. Who's counting halves? You either say 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Apparently she was.
Like, dude, like, bro. Uh-oh. Somebody woke. Who is that? Let me hear the footstep. That might be the dog. Yeah.
Riders woke up.
So why do you think you're single, Javon?
Why I think I'm single is because I would say, Kendra,
Cause she ain't meet Gary yet.
I'm everywhere.
Just stop being petty.
And when I say that, is that being a single mom is things that I can't do that I would love to do, like go on dates, and not.
Hey Gary, I know you probably sleep, but you go watch this later. Let us know if you're willing to move down to Florida so we can contact Kendra.
Having a babysitter to
Now she's blaming her child.
Take care of my mom, she's ill.
No,
That puts a lot of people on the back burner because I put my family first before I put myself. So
ma'am, you don't have time to have a relationship.
I'm ready to go into something, but then I back because I got so much other stuff that I'm dealing with in my personal life.
This is why the guy in prison was convenient.
Hey, Stoic, you want to come to America? We got you, bro.
Bro.
I'm trying to hook her up. Hey, somebody get her email. We're going to find love for her. I'm going to pawn off either Stoic or
Speak
Gary.
for yourself.
I'm going to see how much she got to pay.
Stoic said he gonna duct tape her to
Look, Stoic like, yes, please. I think you only got to stay married for 2 years, bro. And then you can just roam free.
Okay, we gotta go, but answer this last question. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm an honest person. I'm very loyal to any man. I know.
You're loyal?
She's an any man.
Okay.
That's the problem.
I'm very loyal to you. Give me a green card for
man.
sure.
That's the problem.
Yeah, man. I've noticed, like, just in today's society, like, people try to project confidence, but they really be having low self-esteem, and it's two different things. But usually when you have low self-esteem, it shows within your confidence. Right? But self-esteem and confidence is two different aspects, but one leads to the other, and like, just her whole nature. Like, I don't like women. Look, man. Like, one of the most precious things women have is, their body. So you can't just be giving it to someone who not go appreciate you. Don't do that just for fun. If you need to flick the bean and get one out, just do that.
No.
Just don't let somebody just, I'm being real, man. Men too, man. Like, shit, bro. People gotta stop settling, bro. People literally gotta stop, man. And like, when we think of maturity, I've never, and correct me if I'm wrong, like, I forgot, I was talking to somebody a year ago, and I think we was talking about the levels of maturity. And when I said sexual maturity, everybody did the Scooby-Doo, like, huh? Like, yeah, it's definitely. Like, you mature in different phases. And some people never sexually mature, so they make bad choices when it comes to sex. That shows the lack of maturity. You know what I'm saying? So that's one aspect that people need to focus maturing on, and it's just being able to control yourself. If you need to get one out, get it out. You don't need a person. Shit.
I think too, like, good women like confident men. And good men like confident women.
I think good men like women who willing to protect their peace. If you, I mean, I would take, like, this is the thing about men too. Like, we'll take a woman that's not confident, and we can build her confidence. Her being with us, if I'm gonna rub off on her, like my wife. I'm not gonna say she had low self-esteem when I met her, and I'm like, how the fuck you get low self-esteem? You beautiful, but it was because of the experience. Coming from her culture, people trying to marry her, trying to set up marriages, and then the guy she was dating took advantage of her. So people wanted to change her, so her confidence was low. But I mean, her self-esteem was low, but she had confidence because it showed another aspect. It was just she had low
Yeah.
self-esteem.
I don't,
So, like
do you
being with
think it was
her.
like,
Oh,
I
go
don't
ahead.
know. I don't picture your wife having low self-esteem, but I mean, obviously, I don't know.
It was like even if you
Like
ask
maybe it
her,
wasn't that low.
the reason like when you think of self-esteem, like when you think of self-esteem, what do you think of?
Like a woman that's confident in herself and like what she can do, like
So
her beauty, her body, herself, like her being, that she's
so this
confident in who she is and what she can offer.
so this is what confidence is. Confidence is the knowledge of what you can do. Self-esteem is how people look at you, how you feel about the way people view you. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
like if
saying?
somebody, yeah, like
And
thinking you're not beautiful, like
coming from
that.
her culture, women are like second class. Like in the Middle Eastern culture, women are like second class. So they're not held to a high esteem like the boys. You know, the women are usually subjugated to almost servant like mentality. So like dating, like I said, people kept wanting to change her. People kept wanting to, and that's what she was just used to. So it wasn't like she's always been confident in what she can do, but it was just how people perceive her. So like even now, she likes to hear validation. Like remember I told you we would be talking, and then she'd be like, "You hear what I said?" She constantly wants me to reassure I'm hearing her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with that because I know that help. That helps. Helps her. But it was other things like she was worried about how people look at me. I'd be like, man, fuck people. And
Yeah, who cares?
it took her years to adopt that ideology because I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I rubbed off on her. Now if I say this or if I do that, people gonna look at me
Hmm.
like that. She's a people pleaser.
Yeah, I
You know.
mean, yeah, we all have, especially women have that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. People
So
pleasing.
Stoic, you must be back on the live a bit. He just not laughing when I said flick the bean. That's super cute, but she don't. Yeah, so self-esteem and confidence is two different things. Confidence is knowing like what you can do, confident in what you can produce or your actions or what you do. But self-esteem is how people.
Yeah, well, confidence, like confidence in your body and yourself, and that you're beautiful or whatever. Confidence in, like in every way, I guess. But
And see, people be confident until they get around people too.
well, yeah,
Like
that's true too.
people who
There's
sing
always
in
going
the
to be
shower.
people better than you.
But people sing in the shower, but never will sing in front of people.
That's true.
Like it's it's so like is one of them things. Like I said, people associate these two things. So by doing that, you don't know like the true difference. So you'll never get the true essence out of it to really work on it, right? So if you're thinking confidence and self-esteem is the same thing, you're thinking like, well, if I got confidence, I got self-esteem. That's not true. Long as ain't nobody looking, people be confident as hell. As soon as the lights on them, then what happens? Why do people shut down? Because they thinking about what other people think about. So
Yeah,
self-esteem is just a feeling of how you feel about the perception of others, how people perceive you rather.
yeah. I think
So
everybody has that to a certain extent.
yeah, even when I come on here, man, it'd be like, I project myself a certain way. I want to be, it don't. But I got high self-esteem. My self-esteem so high, I don't really give a fuck because I can't do nothing.
Yeah,
People either gonna like it or not.
yeah. We all want to put our best foot forward. We all want to, yeah,
What up,
look good.
though? Man, you gonna come in right when I'm about to end it. I knew it. I knew you
What
was
up,
gonna do it.
Karen?
Damn, it's 4 o'clock already.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say loyal, not loyalty, but
Ozzy, Ozzy,
loyal.
Ozzy. Oi, oi,
I'm
oi.
a person that is a communicator. I like to communicate. And I'm just funny and I'm down to earth.
Okay. And there you have it. Let's do it. How you want them to reach out to you, boo?
They can reach out to me on Instagram,
I
Jovan
don't think
Chambers
I don't think
3.
she should have titled it like
That's
that.
so.
One of the most, like, I think the girl was kind of delusional, but I don't think she was. I mean, she was just naive to me. Like, it was fun to make, having fun with, but I think she was just a little naive. Some people ain't street smart. You know what I'm saying? They just don't expect people to do the things they do. That's why I say people get mesmerized by words and forget to look for the person's action. Anybody can
It's
say anything and make
delusional.
it sound good. Yeah, but I don't think that was like one of the most delusional. Like, she
No.
didn't, even when it came to what she wanted in a man, I don't think it was asking for too much. So I mean, I
No.
can see the delusional part about,
The guy in jail.
yeah, but even that, I mean, it's like she was just naive, man. She was, like I said, she was
Or
desperate.
Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie. All good, bro. I'm still trying to recover. Yeah, happy birthday, bro. His birthday was yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday now because they in Australia. Ain't y'all like a day above us? A day above. A day above. That's how you know I start getting sleepy, man. I don't be knowing what I'll be saying, bro.
Definitely
Yeah.
people were way more delusional.
Yeah, I gotta get down to attend this little Jimmy. All right, but before I do, let me ask you this, right? As a father, right? Let me get your perspective. I don't know if you know about DDG, the rapper.
Oh, DDG.
Yeah, let me ask you, how do you feel when a baby mom tells a baby dad that he's the secondary father, like he's just there to be a babysitter or something?
What?
Yeah, I mean that's what they're going through right now. Apparently, that's what Chloe told him. He's the secondary father. I feel as though I think he should, take this to court because he seems like a good ass fucking father the way he is with his son. But
And,
she started some shit, right? Apparently, the little boy was like sick, and she didn't let him take the boy out, right? So he's like, "Fuck it, let me stay here for the 2 hours that I'm supposed to be with my son." He could only see his son max 2 to 3 hours, he said, right? And they'll take his kid away from him. So that's all the time he got. So we didn't know none of this. I thought he spent more time than that because they be live and stuff like that. But apparently, that's all the time he's allowed to spend with his child, right? But that day, she told him to get out the house. She kicked him out the house, and apparently was saying that he's a secondary father, yitty yitty yitty. And he came on live. I'm sitting here. I was like, damn.
I seen that live.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a part-time dad.
no, he wants to be a full-time
Well, if
dad.
he only gets 2 hours.
Because she wants it like that. No, a part-time dad chooses to be a part-time dad. He's not choosing this.
Well, not by his choice. It's not by his choice, but he's a part-time dad, not by his choice.
Yeah, and she the little mermaid and shit. So he trying to, protect her image, not only for her but for his child. He wanted her to be able to, I mean.
But that was the last straw. It seems like it because he said that's gonna be the last time. He said, "I'm tired of protecting her image. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that." And I'm like, you know what? It's crazy. I think men should be speaking up. A lot of people were saying he was a simp.
But
right?
This is.
Don't you think he should be fighting in court for more time though?
Yeah.
This shouldn't have caused it. He should have been doing that.
In reality, she's always up and down. And she's always busy. My thing is, why not let him spend more time? He's willing to do it. So, I mean, some of these females.
And you look, I'm gonna just be real. DDG from Pontiac. When people like from the hood, man, even when we get money, we don't be trying to fuck with the law like that. I'm not saying right or wrong or indifferent. I mean, he eventually he will, but I'm just saying, like, innately, ain't nobody trying to fuck with no law. Just we trying to handle shit, But I'm gonna say this. This is the problem with men dating up. That's what happens. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When women are more dominant and they want to dominate you and shit. When you dating women like that who got that masculine, and because she definitely got that masculine energy, the way she be talking and moving. Like when you date women like that, man, this is shit you expect. This is shit that happens. They want to prove to you that they can do this or do that, that they have the power. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have never like. She looked crazy. Hell no, that big ass mole on her forehead is a warning sign.
Super
Leave
crazy.
her crazy ass alone.
I never would have thought she was like that though. But this shit is
Man, I seen that
it's
shit
like
in her
she's
eyes.
born. Like she's making him pay because they got together. But it's kind of like neither one of y'all was ready. You yourself say you wasn't ready to. Y'all
She
jumped
dealing
into
with
it. Y'all both admitted to that shit. So let him go. Let him
nah.
be him and be with his kid. You see where I'm
Now
coming from now?
look at her relationship with her father. I guarantee you it's not good because she would not fucking be acting like that. She would not act like that because she would know how important it is for a father to be in the sunlight, let alone the child. Period. But I guarantee look at her relationship with her father.
Oh shit! I never
I
thought about
bet
it.
you
You're
was
the first
fucked up.
person to say that.
I bet you was fucked up. There ain't no way in hell, ain't no way in hell she'd be treating him like that. And I don't know what he did. Maybe he did some shit, and I don't know. But I'm saying
Apparently, the rumors allegedly, I can't say it's true, but allegedly, he cheated on her, and that's why they broke up. Allegedly, though, so I wasn't there, so it's got to
that
be.
ain't got nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with the kid.
I never heard it from their mouth. It's just rumors. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not even sure it was for sure, but I don't watch them like that.
If
So
that shit is
I can't
true,
say.
if that shit is true, it'll definitely come out soon. Especially the way he just exposed her, it'll definitely come out.
Oh yeah, you're right on that part. But I can't say if it was true or not because it's just I don't. How can I say? I don't really keep up with the celebrity gossip, but it does pop up here and there. And I love the Little Mermaid, so Chloe popped up, and I didn't think that all this shit was gonna pop up. That's the crazy part.
I followed DDG when I found out where he was from, and I was like, "Oh, cool. That's like."
I was following her because of the Little Mermaid. My daughter loved that Little Mermaid movie too. I like the whole shit better, but I guess.
But half of these actresses and what's the old girl who took a crap on my man? What's his name? Wasn't that Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp.
Amber.
Amber.
Yeah, that lady crazy as hell. Amber Heard. Yeah, that's her name. That lady crazy as hell. Johnny Depp was sitting there. I'm looking like, bro, you got Captain Jack Sparrow and this bitch about to cry, bro. Like, you evil as hell, man. How you gonna make Johnny Depp cry, bro? Johnny Depp and oh my god, it was fishies on my bed. I'm looking like,
oh yeah, you talking about the court and how she cheated on him with Thor though. Like she was fucked up. I'm saying I was like, that was it him or was it the other bull Aquaman?
No, Jason Momoa said she was. Jason Momoa said she was crazy as hell too.
Oh well, he shouldn't have screwed her. Like damn, you sat here and fucked
He did. I don't think that's what I'm saying. Nah, because Jason Momoa at that
but
time
they got pictures of them in the elevator and shit. What I mean, how can you explain that? Like you got
I didn't want to admit to it.
pictures of
that
y'all.
wasn't Jason Momoa. I know what you're talking about, but that wasn't. That was damn, who was that? Let me look it up. But that wasn't Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa was he was married to what's her name? The old black lady.
And this whole thing he cost them their relationship or some shit like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait. I know the rumors of his relationship also cost his relationship when all this shit came out. And that's crazy too. I'm saying here like damn, shit like that really do happen. You got couples cheating with each other's couples. Like how in the world, like what make people do that shit?
James Franco.
That's what it was.
James Franco? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that skinny dude?
And Pineapple Express. That's what
All this shit is crazy.
James Franco. What other movies did he play on? He played on
Jason said, I ain't tapping that.
He played in a lot of movies with the fat white boy. I forgot his name.
The fat white boy.
The funny guy.
Yeah, this is James Franco. Let me pull
Yeah. So my mom ain't messing
it was
around.
Lisa Bonet. That's the lady. I think they just got a divorce though. Jason Momoa was married to Lisa Bonet.
Mm-hmm.
It's James Franco though.
Oh, I know who he is.
This is the end. That's the movie I couldn't think of.
She cheated with a lot of people. That's the crazy part. They're not the only two famous ones that she cheated with. Lust, facts.
She's a hoe.
Yeah, but the elevator footage was her and James Franco. I know it wasn't Momoa because Jason Momoa is a big motherfucker. Like that dude.
Yeah, he looks like a wrestler.
I see him in real life. I think how tall is he? I think he's like 6'6".
Yeah,
I thought he was related to The Rock at one point because he kind of resembled his cousins and shit. But I don't think so. They just come from the same place, I think, right?
I'm looking at his thing. Oh, he only 6'4". I don't know if he's Samoan.
The other
no,
boy,
he's not Samoan. He's from yeah, I don't know where he's from, but yeah, he's not related to The Rock.
No, I said at first I thought. At first I really did think that shit. When I looked at him, everybody's like, no, that's not the cousins.
And he's
got that look.
Yeah.
He's got that wrestler look.
You hear me?
Huh?
He was born in Hawaii.
So he is Samoan.
I don't know if he's Samoan, but let me ask.
Yeah, he's from Hawaii. He's Samoan.
Ask Google.
That's not necessarily.
Yeah, not everybody in Hawaii is Samoan.
It's different tribes in Hawaii. Samoan is Tonga, and it's something else.
You see, Native Hawaiians call themselves Kanaka Maoli. They are descendants of the early Polynesians who arrived in these islands 1,500 to 200 years ago. Let me see what tribe. Tribes also know like Kanaka Maoli. Oh, okay, I see what he's talking about. No, wait. Yeah, see, I'm not tripping.
He's Samoan?
There's only one tribe over there. Those two, Polynesian or Samoan. There you go. Only two.
But even because even like when you go to Hawaii, you will meet a Tongan people. These people separated from the Samoans, so they don't consider themselves Samoan. They Tongas. Like I know Tonga people. There's a lot of them in California, but I got a homeboy here, and when I went to go visit my cousin. He went with me, and he went to go visit his family, and like a lot of their traditions, I didn't know nothing about Tonga. So when I said, "Oh, y'all Samoan," man, I almost got my ass beat. I ain't even gonna hold you up.
I think Samoans are cuter.
Of Native Hawaiian and Samoan descent, Momoa himself was born in Honolulu. Jason Momoa's father. His father is Samoan, from Samoan descent. Born and raised in Newark, Iowa.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's like you can tell by the way people look. I be into that. Like I look at, I don't study it, but I like looking at the different cultures, and you can kind of like tell where you from if you really look at the faces really good. The way they're shaped, everything. That's why I'm like, yo, at first I really thought he was related to The Rock because the way he looked like the way his cousins look.
Well, you know, The Rock mama is Samoan. His daddy is black.
I know. But he really He really shows his.
He look like Roman Reigns. That's what Jason.
Yeah, that's why.
He look like
they all
Roman Reigns.
not Jason, but Roman Reigns related to The Rock too.
Yeah, they cousin. On his mom. His mom is Sika's. Is that Sika's sister?
Then the other
No.
two.
They not actually. They not blood related. So what it is The Rock's grandfather. Like they not blood related, but they tribe related. Like The Rock's grandfather, PMI was accepted into the Fatu tribe. Like they was real close. So they accepted him into the tribe. But they're not actually blood. But they tribe.
The other two gotta be blood because they Rikishi's sons. And now Rikishi not related to The Rock. I was getting ready to say I like
they not blood related. They're not blood related. PMIV is from a whole like if you pull like you can pull up the thing online and you will see how Peter Mavi is another one too. It's but is the Fatus and someone else. But Peter Mavi actually started the whole wrestling thing. It was Peter Mavi, and then he brought in the Fatu family. So if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the whole that whole lineage wouldn't even be in wrestling. He opened the door. That's why they like combined families. I forgot what the name of the ritual, whatever they call it. I was sitting there watching documentaries about that shit because I'm trying to see how what's her name? Nia Jax was related to him. But check this out. It say Momoa's mother is she got a whole bunch of shit in her. Where you go? She German, Irish, and Native American. Like that's a hell of a combination. German, Irish, and Native American. Like, God damn.
Shit makes breed. Like some.
All right, I'm dropping down, guys. Good night, Nine.
Yeah,
Good night, chat.
Good night, Nine. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm about to end this, man. I appreciate y'all rocking out. I meant to end it like 27 minutes ago, but
right. See ya.
But we just to be talking, man. Appreciate you, Rach. Appreciate you, Commander. My boy, Ozzy. Oi. Appreciate you, bro. The one and only Stoic. Bro, I appreciate you so much. You dropping so much sauce in the chat, adding so much to the content. I know it was, you just got off work. We're going to get you up on the panel next time. I just had an open topic. I'll probably think of something more specific to delineate about tomorrow. I know, Stoic, you said something in the chat that'll be a good topic. Please forgive my brain fart. It's late. I'm a little tired. Running around with them children all day. But yeah, either put it in the comment section of any video. It'll pop up as a recent comment, the topic, and I start building onto that. And we can do that either tomorrow or the next day. But y'all know what I always say, care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nation. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody to tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.